Hello, Fidget. Happy Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. Actually, I thought it was Wednesday most of the day today. I don't know why. What's Fidget doing? Hope you're having a fantastic week so far. I'm exhausted. Like, I keep staying up too late. I thought we switched to virtual tomorrow because of the weather. What weather? I'm here to like 90 in the south, and we're like -10 up here, Fahrenheit. Oh, we're cold and icy. Hello, non space. What, you just been browsing the internet? I'm glad I could save you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? Know that. Hey, you're watching Inverted Shadow stream today. Was inking character for his streams. Ah, nice. Our streams are fun. And I do speak from a biased position. All right. Sorry, we started a little late. Dinner started a little late. Right. Michael's not even home yet. Where's Michael? I think Michael dead. If he did, he probably wouldn't tell me. Anyway, what is that? That's named weird. Okay. Anyway, right here. There and all right. Hello. Happy Tuesday. I was about to make a joke about Michael being dead. I beat you to it. I've been having some render issues with getting the other video rendered out. I think I know what the problem is. Weird thing, but that means that we have no current project. So, I should put out like a thing about streaming. So I'm gonna get some ideas from you guys. What we should do. Oh no, not the request on. I have a couple ideas. 15 AI is down still, but it's supposed to be back up at the end of the week, supposedly. if you look at this says major bug has been fixed. I think, well, okay, I think is actually scary, but we'll see. Hello. In all seriousness, I hope he's not dead. Yeah, I hope so too. But I would think that if he died, he would at least let me know. So I think he's fine. I don't know. But because of that, though, I'm gonna make a short. Starting tomorrow, the new monetization things kick in on YouTube. So the flexibility for shorts is going to be enhanced a bit. So I do want to go back to making some shorts again. But I just don't know what. I have some ideas that kind of potentially came out of the request stream before. But we can't do any AI audio. In shorts, I normally don't like to request like a VA for, because the point of a short is to be quick. That sometimes counters that, and that starts getting into like super amounts of prep time. But we can, the two things I was thinking of doing is either one, we build it as we go, or try to make a more fancy version of Derpy with a as a stormtrooper. The thing, because now technically I can use copyrighted audio in a short without too much problem. So at least it's more beneficial too. So but I want to see what your guys' thoughts are. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we made Derpy into Stormtrooper. We also have the lightsaber duel thingy. I don't know if the lightsaber thing would work though. I don't know if I could really make something with that. My voice just doesn't sound like a pony. It's something about getting the actual, like the real sounding voices for things. Just voices. Yeah. I usually like to get it as close as I can to that specific character or whatever. That's what the 15 AI is nice for. For quick and dirty. Another laser cat. I do need audio for that though. I do want to make another short of was it Dr. Weird was his name? I do want to make another short with him. Actually, I just bought the first 4 seasons of Aqua Teen Hunger Force from a thrift shop, so I actually have some of the original copies of those. Leaning towards the Derpy Stormtrooper, that was amazing. Yeah, I think it would be fun to do something like that, and I'm pretty sure that if I were just search here. Like how many assets are available? Yeah, there's AT-ATs, ships, armor, Darth Vader. Oh, it's an actual blaster bolt. I didn't have to make my own, apparently. It's probably exactly what I did. Yeah. Where the hell's the model menu? I don't know. Imagine if Hasbro released a full set of Friendship Magic DVDs. I could see that happening at some point. I would see that would be, they would do that if they ran into a situation where they are not, well, especially like right now where money is tight. I could see them making it just to try to get some finances back. They have them out on DVDs, like, and I've been at thrift stores, I find the DVDs of them, but it's like 4 episodes on an entire DVD disc. I just bought the entire Digimon collection, seasons 1 through 4, and it cost me like $60, but it was 205 episodes. The other one, if you're spending like 15, 20 bucks for 4, what? Stupid. I bought the entire, all but season 6 of Adventure Time for, so it's so far 9 seasons, and I think I spent 20 bucks on it. That was thrift pricing, though. That's different. Even have all the seasons on DVD. They probably are, but not in one collection. We're at a point now where you should be able to just buy that as a collection, though it'd probably still be like 150 bucks. I can't see that being cheap. Oh, no, not really. Because there's only like, what, 13 to 26 episodes a season? maybe like Adventure Time. I didn't realize that they had 52 episodes in one season. Like, what? Anyway, so we can do derpy Star Wars derpy. I think Michael would like that. We've got to come up with some ideas for it, and for that, the nice thing is we can use whatever audio we want. Is there a scene from Star Wars to replicate, or do we just come up with one? How long until companies start selling TV shows on ROM USB drives? No, never, because there's no convenience of a TV. TVs don't have easy ways to plug in USB drives. Usually have to get behind it. I have that one mounted. I can't get to the USB drives easily. No. And also, usually they're a data drive. Since you can plug them into anything, they'd be much easier to rip the video from. Where if you have it on a DVD or a Blu-ray, you can set up stuff on the Blu-ray and DVD players to try to block it. It doesn't matter. Most people can get past it anyway. But where Michael? He should be here soon. I heard him. He did get home. Wait, I'm going to start building Derpy for now, and then we'll figure out from there. Oh yeah, well, but it used to when they first came out, you couldn't. So like DVDs are pretty easy now. Like there's programs like Make MKV. That's what I use for ripping. But Blu-rays, if you get a current Blu-ray player like right now, just buy it new, you're going to have a hard time trying to get it to work. You have to do some very fancy firmware stuff. If it's like 3 or 4 years old, Michael had one. The firmware in there is actually old enough that you can rip right from it. There's no problem. You plop it in and the software is like, yep, I got this. But the newer ones have better protections. Some you'll find a way around that eventually. But a flash drive is a much easier thing just to plug in and get data off of. So, but yeah, we're gonna load up the Derpy, and I don't think we can put Derpy in a helmet. Again, I think it'd be better to leave her without. What was this called? Was this just Stormtrooper? No, it was Star Horse. There we go. Oh yeah, we got the Jedi too, but I don't care about Jedi. And the funny thing is, technically, it's the clones, and so that actually kind of fits with this. Derpy helmet doesn't work. Okay, so Derpy is free. What is? Oh, that's that. This like weird scanner thingy. Antenna, none. Okay. Okay, so it's just Stormtrooper Derpy. Merge. DVD player can control a video stream. Someone can do the same in software. Yeah, that's why. But it's convenience. Anything you put in the way of anybody will just significantly reduce the amount of people that try. So if you give somebody a USB stick, but it's just a video file on there, it's going to be easy. People are going to do it. But if you have any hurdle in any way, the more of those that are there, you are going to drastically reduce the people that attempt it. So, like Blu-ray players, you can get updated firmware, but you have to go through some really sketchy stuff sometimes, and it eventually will probably work. That's not everybody's thing. So, okay, this is going to be Derpy armor. This is Derpy. Like how Derpy's mane was sticking partially out of the helmet because it's you can't fit it in there. It's like cover her eyes or something, and she's not going to shave it off because then it's not Derpy. I mean, Derpy's defining feature is it's definitely her mane. What else would it be? So. It's like locks. All locks can be picked. If someone wants to break in, they will find a way. Yes, but you're going to have significantly more people walking into an unlocked door than a locked one. You can lock it. Some people can still get in, but you're going to get a lot less. And that's all that they want to do. It's just create roadblocks. They know people will get in eventually. And really, if you want to rip something, just torrent it. I just don't like doing illegitimate matters. Like, to me, if you torrent a movie, that is, at least by the definition get by the government, that is stealing. If you own a DVD and you rip it, By law, you're allowed to do that once. You're allowed to have a digital copy of a physical thing, but sharing and then ripping and stuff, then that gets a little bit more complicated there. But you are allowed to have a digital copy. That doesn't stop the people that own those or making those DVDs from doing everything possible to try to prevent you from doing that, though. Five Out the Anime should be allowed to rip it. Yep, and that was determined. Yes, you can. One copy. It's really hard to prove that you have multiple or that ownership or whatever. That's a whole different story. But I like to at least skip things legitimately. Technically, I get most of my DVDs from thrifting, so you're not giving it to the creator, but at least you are obtaining it the legitimate way. Somebody obtained it legitimately. All right, we need to get a blaster. What was the name of that? Was it the blaster? Oh, it was a blaster. I really wish, I kind of wish it was a pistol, but I also feel like this works. Does it work with the darker gun, or do we want to go like the lighter one? I feel like this one looks neat, but I feel like this is what the standard would look like. It's a little bit much, though. Wish they just said, well, no, they always had the big things. The pistols were like the rebels and stuff, because apparently they were poor. I mean, that makes sense. You rebels. The only thing a lock does is keep an honest person out. Yeah, but even an honest person's probably gonna, if you make it easy and you don't put a block on something, an honest person's gonna see like, well, I'm technically not breaking anything. YouTube doesn't even let you download purchased episodes. I tried a Chrome extension that can download normal videos, but it doesn't work on on copyright protected videos. That's actually one of the reasons that I think it's like, forgot the name of it. There's a certain codec that like wants to be installed every time I go to Netflix on my computer, and I always like Wirevine or something, or VineWire, I can't remember. I always turn it down because it's trying to do the like protect your screen. It's if it detects the videos being recorded, it will black it out. But because of how I had the stream PC set up, it's just the video that's going out is going like as my normal monitor. Everything I see is just being recorded. Technically, nothing's stopping me from just hitting play and record. And you got it. So there's ways to get something. It's all about how easy it is. And that is an annoying method because an hour and a half movie takes an hour and a half to rip. I don't really like that. All right. So do we want to have Derpy doing that dance again everywhere, or do we want to have her doing something else? I think having her do the dance and jumping everywhere would be funny. But I don't know. Darker looks like it was standard. Yeah, that's what I kind of feel like too. I used to be able to use Sandbox E to bypass the copy protect, but it broke and they had to update the program. Oh no, that's for maybe online stuff. Yeah, I haven't had any problems with DVDs. I've only had 2 DVDs that I have been on. Well, no, 2 DVDs in one episode that I've been unable to rip. One of them was a scratch on the disc or a gouge in it, so that was having problems with that episode. I think that's from Adventure Time. Invention of Lying, I'm not able to get that one to work. I think there's some scratches that are causing issues, and they're in the same thing. That's why when you clean DVDs, you go against the grain. You don't go with the grain, because if you scratch it, there's data integrity checks that can be done, but if you destroy too much data in a row, you can't. So that one, and then I think Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. I don't know why I can't get that one to work. Yeah, do we have her do the dance? I feel like that's going to be a Michael question. Let's load it in some other stuff. What else do we have from Star Wars to load in? I could get, I'm just going to load the blaster bolt because it's cheaper than making it herself. What else can we get here? Ooh. There's a hanger. Oh, it's the pieces of the hanger. That's a lot of pieces. I'll do that. Hello, Michael.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
We're gonna make it short. We're gonna make Star Wars Derpy again.
Again?
We're gonna, but like more.
See, this is what happens when I don't get here in time.
I
know I like Derpy.
Oh, it's fine. Okay, we can get rid of Derpy.
No, bring back Derpy. I want to keep the Derpy part.
What part do you want to get rid of them?
I mean, if people want the Star Wars again, why doing the Star Wars again?
I want to get rid of her ears. Okay.
No, don't get rid of her ears. They did that on G5. I'm sad.
No, because I need to make it short, but I can't create audio yet.
Well,
and I saw that.
You saw?
Well,
I mean, yes, I know. You're thinking the same thing I'm.
1 week means sometime in 2024.
He gave a time. He gave an actual time. He said,
and also said, I think.
I want to have a little bit of optimism.
Anyway, so I thought this would just be a fun way to make it short.
Okay.
Fill it in. I have other ideas for videos, but I need to do a couple checks on some stuff to whether or not I'm able to. So,
I smell like lemon.
Okay.
I got held up by Schnitzel.
So should we have the dance, the happy dance that Derby was doing? Should that just be what she does through the whole thing? And just shooting?
I can't see her actively wanting to shoot someone. So yes, happy dancing does kind of fill that gap.
Okay.
The sad dance. She should do the cat dance. The sad cat dance. Yeah. Or in a key costume.
Here, I'll have her do the sad.
Oh, it's too sad.
No, she's sad.
Yeah, I'd be sad too. Just take that audio clip from Futurama where you just bend Derpy backwards and it's just goes, I'm sad now. Good enough. You say it. I did have an idea for a short. Did you want to hear it so that you can quickly reject it?
Does it involve booping or shipping?
No.
Who are you?
It does involve Derpy.
Okay.
Yeah. It could be an Undertale thing.
I've never played
it. But it's the very opening.
Mm-hmm.
Where the character falls through the hole.
I haven't played it.
Okay. Well, the character falls through a hole and lands on a bed of flowers. And then the character Flowey appears to talk to them. That flower, I'm not going to spoil the game, but that flower, she's going to eat that flower while it's talking. And then Goat Mom will be like, well, that solves a lot of problems.
It sounds like talking.
No, you go. You can have it in text.
But I've never played the game, so it would
play
be
the first 5 seconds of the game, and then we move forward.
I do own it.
Oh, there you go.
But I just never played it.
I wanted to eat that flower.
Is Undertale even relevant anymore?
Yes, it's relevant. They're still making RuneScape. It makes it all relevant.
RuneScape?
Not RuneScape. A Deltarune. I don't know. Yeah. I don't play video games.
Wait, the prequel actually came before the original.
See, Blur likes my idea.
How long is an intro?
Like, the intro, it happens in like a minute.
A minute's a lot.
A minute is not a lot. Zoomer.
No, a minute is a lot of work.
No, you wouldn't animate a minute. If you enter the game, the intro is a minute. If you wanted to look at the intro, it takes like a minute.
Or just go to YouTube.
Bum. Skip that part.
So it's this one though?
Yeah, skip to where you get into the actual game. That's like the story intro.
Okay, see, it's already a minute in.
The start of the game, not the opening credits. Well, this doesn't look like A.
Oh, because I'm not even.
Understand.
Okay, it makes sense then. I couldn't find it.
Still not here. Oh no, there it is. Flowering.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it kind of jumped forward a little bit. But
how do you convert that to 3D?
the models already exist.
No.
All the models from Undertale exist.
How do you convert that level of 2D to 3D?
Are you asking seriously? Because tons of people have made Source Filmmaker videos with these characters.
Yeah.
Recreating these scenes.
I need to watch the scene first. I'm not seeing it.
We'll find it later. Unless you want to do it right now.
Well, you're telling me to do it now.
Just put her in a bed of flowers to start. A bed of daisies, yellow flowers.
This just sounds like you trying to get me to put Derpy and some flowers.
I'm just trying to get you to recreate the scene from with the rose petals. Remember, what's that movie? American Beauty. I'm trying to get you to recreate the scene. From
I think we're going to hold off on that for now.
Joking.
No, because this is a vertical format, and that definitely looks like something that needs wider format.
I'm already imagining it, and I'm thinking, nah. Do your Star Wars thing.
Yeah, okay. Well, okay, we'll replace Derpy.
No, keep Derpy. She's the only good part. Hi, Soul Kitty.
What about all the other Derpies?
They're good too.
There's going to be lots of Derpies.
Good, I'm happy. Maybe a ghost fact. If your ghost dad leaves saying he's gonna go get cigarettes in heaven.
We already did that one.
Did I? No, that was last night. That was a personal. This is in relation to a personal conversation we were having. If Ghost Dad goes to get cigarettes in heaven and says he's coming back, he's a liar. He didn't even have to go. He just left. He's like, I'll be back. Like, okay, Ghost Dad. And then he never came back. And that's your ghost fact for the days. Ghost Dads. He'll come back someday. Ghost Dad.
It feels like you're getting a little meta.
A little bit. I'm always put on the spot with these ghost facts. I have to remember all these ghost facts. These are facts.
You got to remember them because, like your mom said, you're gonna, or she's gonna probably outlive you.
Yeah, my mom did say that. She's great. We all have a ghost living inside of us, just yearning to be free.
That's weird. Let me help you out.
Let me free the ghost trapped inside of you.
There was the fanfic we read a while back that was like called Face Ghost.
Face Ghost?
Yeah, it was Vinyl Scratch was trying to like get the ghosts out of people's faces.
Oh yeah, they're possessed faces.
Mm-hmm. It was really weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Why not write the ones you've already done? I don't know.
Here, is that a good smile?
Yes. Every smile in Derpy's a good smile. Until you break her face. Don't break her face. It's still good. I mean, I don't think anybody's face can... No, see, now you've broken her face. Her face.
No, this is definitely a normal thing people could do.
No, maybe Jim Carrey. But he ain't normal.
Oh yeah, he could probably do it. Okay. So they got Derpy and she's gonna be dancing. Let's get that arm up. She needs to hold the gun. Okay, so how does this look? Let's take that arm.
That's a challenge. What, to write down all the ghost facts? But they're ghost facts. They've moved on. They're in the next plane. How can I write them down, Fidget? They're
With a ghost pen.
The ghost facts in themselves are ghosts. That's a ghost fact. You got 2 today now.
You need a ghost pen. Mm-hmm. And then a ghost paper.
Yeah.
And a death note.
Oof. I need one of those shinigamis. Those are hard to find. Especially this time of year. Very busy.
This time of year?
Yeah, they're very busy. A lot of people dying and around this time, getting all cold and stuff. You know how cold it is outside?
You do know that cold...
Freezing.
It's only in a very small part of the world.
But cold?
Yes.
No, cold's in a lot of part of the world. People just tend to not live there unless they're crazy.
What, you know what temperature it was in Florida today, according to Silver?
She's warm and nice.
It was 90.
Rubs it in. She's probably listening. Just cackling. Like, hey.
No, she's probably very depressed because it's cold. Or not cold, and she wants it to be cold.
She's crazy because she doesn't live in the cold. It's like, man, I sure wish I lived on the beach. And then you go to live on the beach and it like a hurricane hits and everything you own gets washed out to sea. Like, this was a bad idea.
It's the places that are the most beautiful to live usually have some other difficulty, like overpopulation and lack of water.
You know, it would be a beautiful place to live at the base of an active volcano. So pretty. Until you melt.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I bet you that the housing prices are really cheap, though.
Actually, I don't know. There's probably crazy people who will legit build a mansion on the base of a volcano because they like watching the smoke.
Oh, I must have left that wrong. That one. That one to this one. Ahead.
It's only 6 out right now. That's pretty chilly. I mean, I wish it was 6.
No, I'm actually going to...
Oh, it's coming from this headset. You left it hooked up.
Yeah. I still have everything hooked up for it. I really don't see a need to not, so you can wear it if you want.
No, I tried doing that before. It never works out.
What do you mean it doesn't work out?
I have to hear the characters go.
There's no lip syncing this time. It's just music.
Yeah, sure. Okay, fair enough. Maybe
29 Fahrenheit. Yeah, right now, actually it's warming up. It's 7. We started today at negative 10.
Getting toasty.
I'm gonna try the ball instead. Oh, I know what the problem is here. So let's get the arm into a good position. We'll say like this. I think before, what I ended up doing...
Why didn't you just port the one you made before?
Because it has locked bones, which means I have to still go relock everything. So it's really not much different than... And if I wanted to port it, I would have to load up that whole file and delete everything. Or I would have to do a bunch of other weird crap. So the easiest way to do it for this is recreate it. I've had complicated locks before where it was easier just to port. But yeah, but this one, cheers, Fidget. You're accounting for negative double digits for the next few days. Oh, really? Yeah, we're warming back up tomorrow. It's gonna get slightly cold again for like a day, and then it's gonna be not bad.
Is it gonna be above freezing?
Tomorrow's gonna be 20.
And it's gonna be cold.
It's not cold. 20 compared to negative 10. It's 30 degrees difference. That's the difference between 70 and 40.
All the electronics in my car go haywire when it's this cold. They like half work until the car warms up.
Okay, so now we gotta see if we can make Derpy.
No more snow.
First, before we do anything, we gotta loop this for a while just to make sure that we have plenty of space here. Okay.
No, it would be the best thing about that Undertale idea. That you can make Derpy a really cute t-shirt to wear.
See, this is what you're doing. Is like now you're just saying, please make my fanfic.
No, maybe. But it'd be really cute.
See, that's what it is. Just want cute.
She'd be in a bed of flowers. She'd be wearing a little stripy t-shirt. she'd eat a cute or a daisy that talks. She wasn't listening. That's why she ate it. Even as it screams.
Okay. The one difficulty I have here is I want to make more than one Derpy, but if I create her with all the laser bolts and everything, it would be kind of a bitch to copy paste.
Wait, there's some the Derpy's gonna be shooting other Derpies.
No, it's the clone troopers. They got lots of stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I gotta have them all shooting.
Okay.
Maybe they'll shoot each other. I don't know.
I don't like this.
But if they do, they're just gonna fall over and still dance.
It's so heavy.
We gotta put like one of those little like toy like cranks on the back. It's like right in her butt.
No.
Butt crank.
That's how I get up in the morning.
I still feel like it might still be easier to just do that though. I think. Okay, so it wasn't under that. What was the name of that model we downloaded?
I wasn't where anybody lived in Arkansas.
No, it's a state completely devoid of life.
I figured there were cows there.
But who runs the cows?
The other cows. It's a cow-based society.
No, that's what I searched for. Blaster. So, oh, you know what? This guy wrote what the name was, and I bet you he was wrong.
That crossbow bar bolt worked better than the old blasters thing you were using before.
Yeah, I bet you this isn't. No, this somebody had made one.
No, you could just recolor the crossbow bolt thing. Rebar.
See, this is the guy that made. I downloaded it.
You have to reload your library?
Well, yeah, probably. I thought I had reloaded it, but for Derpy, but I didn't.
You have trees and deer.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah,
it's white though.
It can be colored. This one actually can be colored better. So this is bolt 1-1. This is really going to be tough for numbering because these ones will all be fine, but since there's going to be multiple of this, no, I can do 1-1, but I just have to make each one after that named individually. So rifle, lock, bolt, 0.
Is derp water like gamer girl bath water, Matt? Oh, derp walker. That's different. I need new glasses.
Dehydrate. You got to do the dehydrate, so I don't have a drink.
Oh, what? Oh, fair enough. I'm not gonna ask you why. It's been rough.
Trying to take a break from booze for a little while.
Yeah, no more of the high proof alcohol drinks.
That's you did that.
I know I did that, and I regretted it. I had the one last night, and I still woke up with a little bit of headache this morning.
Yeah, but you when you grabbed like 10% wine and 12.5% beer,
and then like multiple other drinks, including mixed drinks. Now that was rough. I made a mistake that night.
I don't know why after everything you still went and had the 12.5 afterwards.
Are you asking somebody who is heavily inebriated why they did the things they did?
I could be heavily inebriated,
like
but
right
I'm not going to go and put. I'm not that stupid.
Rude.
Okay, so there's the blaster.
It's stuck. You got it stuck in the beam is stuck. I like the idea of it shooting out of there and then just like going like limp. Like no.
Okay. So I need to make sure this is far enough back that you can't see it easily. I don't mind if you can see it a little bit because you can just say like there's an energy crystal. Okay. So there, it's not visible. Is it visible at the back of the gun? It is. Damn it.
Gotta make it shorter.
Yeah, I could. So that would be to hide it fully.
Oh, I kind of like that it glows at the end though. It's cool, especially once you make it red.
I want to keep it blue.
Well, that I think blue was the color of the lasers when they were fighting as the
clone
in the
troopers.
clone troopers, but then changed to red when they became
'Cause they're evil.
Imperial. That's how you know.
See, it's
Like, you think they ever caught on to that in Star Wars? Like, hey, why are we making the lasers red now? It's like, oh, because we're evil now. We are? I didn't get the memo. It's like,
why is there like 3 bones for this?
so,
You know, actually,
woo.
no, that could be useful for like, it doesn't make, I don't know why it is like that on this, but it can have its uses actually. I kind of wish sometimes that there was just like 4 of the same bone on models, because you would allow you to like separate motion into different pieces. That does look cool. Yeah, it does. Well, it looks cool. I don't know if it's like realistic. Also, just like,
What's not realistic about a horse with a laser gun?
well, it's because he's evil.
She's not evil.
Okay, so we need to time. So Derpy's doing derpy things.
Which are always cute.
So I kept at the beginning a little bit of static motion just in case I need it, but she's got her thing. I really don't need much more than that at any one instance. I can just reuse everything else then. So we need to figure out the times of which she shoots. So she's okay. This is when she starts moving. So we're gonna say when she hits the peak here. I'm just gonna. I just only need to make the motion once, and then I can just copy paste. So, so we're gonna say zoom. It's like expanding a map in some star game.
Yeah, what is going on there?
It's locked to her gun.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, by doing this, if when she shoots it, if the gun moves, it's going to follow. Which is kind of what we did before. It was that way. In here, it gets a little complicated because when it's leaving the gun,
Nobody's gonna notice that it's gonna move.
it
It's gonna be
depends.
so fast.
We'll see. But I need to get it far enough to get like away.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it here. So how fast is that? Is that too fast? It's running so fast that I can't even see it.
Too fast.
Yeah, that is a little too fast. I think it's actually just 1 frame. No, it's 2 frames. Okay. That
It is cool.
But so I'm checking this because I want to see, is motion blur enabled?
You gotta rehydrate.
I did, but
And I got another dehydrate.
yeah.
Wait, I feel
choose
like
fidget.
this is gonna be problematic for me.
Hey, so you're problematic from your you.
Wait, I feel like I'm being chosen as the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Divas are no brain.
Okay, does motion blur work now? Oh, I think it. Okay, it is working. It's just a very low number. Okay, so I would get this, then this, and then it'd be done. Is that too? I think I can slow it down a bit more.
Pizza the Hut. Well, hello, Nolan. How are we doing on this fine, happy
Yeah, I think that's better.
Tuesday evening?
And then as soon as it hits peak, we're going to have it go back to this position. And now it's back in the gun. So I can shoot another one. So now I just need to move this to wherever I want her to shoot. So she goes boom, and then we'll say right here there'll be another one. Oh,
I feel you on that, Nolan. I'm crazy out of it too. But if I didn't come here and like help keep this entertaining, he'd hit me with the broom again. So here I am, hanging out with you guys.
See, this is
like that one.
that's where I have to be a little careful.
I think you just need to time him when she stops.
That's why I purposely, when I was animating this, I kind of timed it that way, so that I was jerking it so that she would stop. Okay.
No, we had guests today at my work.
Did it make your job awkward?
I don't know. It's always awkward when new people are in the building. My boss wants to keep everything nice and clean and tidy, but I can't because I work and I have to make a mess to get my job done. But life sometimes. Like, why can't you keep your office as nice and clean as mine? I'm like, all you do is paperwork on your computer.
You work on their computing device.
Yeah, it's very clean. I have to spray oil on shit, and I have an air compressor that blows dust around. I wipe things down with oil rags and alcohol, and sometimes things show up into my office covered in shit, literal shit. It's like, yes, but I have to keep these paper clips organized. The same thing.
And this is where I keep my assortment of wire.
Yes. Let me show you some of the different lengths of wire I used.
I did figure out, because that was interlaced, why I didn't realize that all the video was interlaced. VLC auto detects interlace and just corrects it. TVs don't. So that didn't correct, or at least it didn't then. But I found that Handbrake, you can literally just drop a folder in and have it de-interlace the whole folder.
Nice.
So I just have to do that. And it decreases the file size because it does convert it to MP4 then. The Digimon episodes I was doing went from like 650 megabytes each to about 200 and something.
That's huge.
Yeah, and de-interlaced it.
Yeah.
I tried using the upscale software and it kind of worked, but there are some bits where like a character is really far away and the face couldn't. There was just not enough data there to make even the face in the original DVD. And the upscaler's like, it looked like you went into Dolly and just typed in like make anime character. It was pretty funny, but I don't blame the software. There was literally just no data to work with.
Bat Simpson is Bat now.
Like that was like, kind of like whoop. Or should I just like take it? Okay, and then she does another one right here. Oh, yeah, that one I can't do. That one I can.
No, I've had a long history of bosses who are just like sticklers about keeping everything tidy because their jobs generally don't entail much more than just scrutinizing things because they don't necessarily have a lot to do. So it's nothing new.
I've brought up the story before about the boss when I worked in trucking that the higher ups are coming in. He knew his job was at risk So he completely cleaned his whole office and it looked super tidy, like the nicest office. And he runs that building. And the execs came in and they're like, wow, your office is clean. Do you even work?
Yeah.
And they're like, our desks are covered in crap everywhere.
Yeah, because people who actually work can't have a hard time keeping a clean office.
Yeah.
I would actually like those guys because they get it. Because they actually put in an effort. If you walk into somebody's office,
Well, those guys were assholes. They did a good job at what their job was, but their job was to be assholes.
Yeah.
Like when they were going to be hiring him, they came in without telling anybody that they were coming until like an hour beforehand, and our boss didn't even know they were coming in. And they walked in and said, "We need an office," and so they had to be given. And this are like multiple people up the chain. They had to somebody had to relinquish their office. There are only two offices: the big guy's office and this other guy. And that one was like a pass-through office too, so it was interesting. So he goes, okay, and then they would just start pulling people in one by one to talk with them. And the only question they ask is, "So what do you think?" Well, I can't remember that manager's name, but like, so what do you think of him? And if you started with trying to like salt anything, they'd be like, "No, I don't want I don't want salting on it. Just tell us what you think, literally." And they would stop you anytime you started to say "but" or any of that. They just wanted facts on stuff. And then they left and came back a week later with a replacement. Walked in the door and said, "Get out right now. You're fired." It was rough.
Rough.
I got a text message. Well, no, he was an asshole. I hated the guy.
Yeah.
But I was on my way to the office and I got a text message like, "Boss just got fired." I'm like just now? They're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I'm gonna be there in 10 minutes." And when I walk in the door, the new guy was already there.
Wow, they had his replacement lined
Oh
up.
yes, it was crazy.
That's crazy to have somebody lined up to replace a guy you haven't even fired yet. That's cold, man.
That guy was bad. One time there was gonna be some people coming in. He wanted to make it look nice, and I worked OS&D, over short and damaged. It was everything that broke was missing or whatever, and he didn't want the floor to look clean. So he said, "All the stuff in this aisle, we're gonna go throw it in a truck and we're gonna put it in the yard and lock it." And I'm like, "Okay, but that's a lot of work to get it all in there." He goes, "I don't care, load it up." So we did. They put it in the yard, and it sat there for months. And because he never had it pulled up, he never said to bring it back up. And then the one day they come in again and they're wanting to do an audit of everything. And so he has that trailer pulled. He goes, "What is this crap?" And it's like, "The trailer that you said to be made." He goes, "This needs to be cleaned out right now." It exists because you wanted it to. You wanted to brush it under the rug, and now you're sitting on your pile of rug. And I hated that guy so much. Yeah. The guy that came in, I liked him for a while, but his soul was destroyed. So
yeah.
It didn't last long.
He was basically just following through the motions.
Well, that type of industry is just it's rough, and they did it like, we made some bad financial decisions, and we've decided that the best way to solve it is to cut everybody's hours by 5 hours a week. And so you only can work 7 hours a day instead of 8, and then there's like no raises that year, but they still got all their normal bonuses, all that. It's just we got to cut, and they said, but it's on a case by case basis. So we were working 8 to 9 hours a day, clocking out, and then going back to work because we had to try to keep up with it. And we ended up being one of the first ones back because I started doing weights and inspections, going out, dimensionalizing everything, figuring out densities, and then reporting it, whether if it was incorrect, and if it was, and we could fight for the actual numbers it was, we can get it for a correction and sometimes charge a customer a few $100s more. So that's all it took, was just technically people trying to skate the system by faking information, like, "Oh, this item is NMFC 156600 subsection 3, which is general plastic articles. If it was 3, it's probably a high density." So it was just, well, then nobody would put 3. They probably put like 6. But yeah, it was super interesting to just play around with that type of stuff. Got to do math.
Boy.
The guy that ran that area within the company, he was also super funny.
The math part of the company?
No, he was the one that ran weights and inspections for the whole company. And he would just travel all places. He was super fun to work with.
Yeah.
And so when I started doing stuff, he gave me tips and pointers and stuff. But it was fun to just go out there. It was like a mystery. You look at something, you're like, what are you? What should you be? Going through this giant book to figure out what it should be. If they listed it, measuring it out and figuring out the density calculations so that you could look at the different subsections and figure out what class is supposed to be under. Because the density class determines pricing. It's super interesting, and everybody's contracts are, so you get to look up the contract. It was fun. I actually very much enjoyed it. I worked out the clock for a lot of it, but it was fun. I liked it.
My boss, he asked me to give some tips to the guys who were coming to visit today, but I hadn't heard anything he had told them, so I was pretty sure from the looks on their faces that I was basically just reiterating everything my boss had already said to them. That's very bored. Really young guys.
Their souls haven't been destroyed yet?
Their souls haven't been destroyed. Mine has been, at least as of late, has been ground into a fine pulp. But, I mean, as long as I get my work done, that's the important thing. I don't need a soul.
So you should just be like me and just been born without one.
Mm-hmm. Not all of us can be so lucky as to get red hair. Never go gray.
I'll go something.
My dad never went gray. He was redhead. And it got lighter, but it never went gray. My mom, on the other hand, she's been dyeing her hair since she was 20. And so that's where I get that from, I guess.
I don't know anybody that dyes their hair.
I haven't dyed in a while.
It's conventions.
Conventions, I'll dye it, yeah. Because I like to pretend that there's something still worth some grain of salt within me.
I think you look better with
he isn't dead yet.
I think we actually did that one time where we asked people like, does Michael look better with the white hair or with colored hair? And I think the universal thing was, you look better with the white hair.
Well, until I moved here, you didn't even know my hair was dyed.
Yeah, and then you got lazy.
No, because we saw each other at things besides conventions. So it was like, I think it was your sister who was like, your hair is dyed? I'm like, yeah. I had mentioned it, but nobody had ever seen it until I moved here. Like, no, yeah, I dyed my hair. But I think the stunning part is like, wow, you're not just a little gray. You have a lot of gray.
Your Michael, how's this look?
Drippy's gray, and she's cute. I better go. That looks pretty good.
So, hello, War Master, and greetings from America. Actually,
Greetings from the world of tomorrow.
sure.
That's what it was. Wait.
I think so it's only one. No, I can't do that. I want to see what happens if I unbolt this. Does it stay with the gun? As far as I can tell, it does. We're going to lock this to Derpy.
Yes.
Okay. And what this means now is, since it's locked to her root, if I so wished, I could say from here, because it's curving now, I could straighten it by just doing like Yeah, so I could strain it. I don't think I'm going to though, or I'm going to at least do it on a case by case basis. I have a feeling that I might not need to do much of it.
Relax.
Did the request derpy become a project? It's a short project that I can kind of do from without any special audio stuff.
Did you manage to get that other video rendered?
I'm having some problems encoding it. I think that when I'm at the end of the night, I start the render, and I found that it is broken very quickly into the render. It still finishes, but it does the weird inversion thing where it just gets stuck on a frame. And it's always right at the beginning. But what I normally do is I start encoding, I shut off my monitor, and I walk away because I don't want to have it just sitting on. And when I last night I went and did some other stuff and came back and it was still going, but I realized that I forgot the motion blur was broken, so I needed to start over again, and the same thing happened again. So I'm pretty sure what is happening is because my mouse and keyboard are using my monitor as a hub, when I shut off the monitor, those disconnect, and it causes a hiccup in the system for a second that causes the render to break. So I think I just need to either let it run with the monitor on, which I prefer not to do, or split it to a separate hub so that it's not shutting down the same. 15AI post. 15AI.
It's just the updates, and they'll be back up at the end of the week.
Yeah, because they're actually something on their website too. The fact they actually posted on Twitter is pretty crazy.
Was it telling everybody to?
Oh, okay, it's not that one.
That's the pin. Yes, that's.
He's actually put more information. The license list updated, but still tirelessly working on the model fully updated and site back up. We soon are breaking sounds for a different issue. Later, it appears to be a coordinated attack against my project by another service.
This is the first you're mentioning it?
Right.
I'll take it with a grain of salt.
To me, it's not an attack if people are saying you abandoned the project.
Yeah,
that could,
if you disappear for a half a year,
you fully disappeared. That could very be taken like that. There might be more to it they're not saying, but if you frustrate people, they're going to be frustrated. That's not just on other people.
I'll be happy.
And if they're making competing services, that's called making a demand and then leaving it stranded.
Yeah.
So yeah,
like if somebody created the Twinkie and then discontinued the Twinkie, and then somebody else was like, "I'll make my own Twinkie," and then everybody started eating that Twinkie. It's your fault for not making no more Twinkies.
Okay, so where are we putting Derpy? I thought about trying to find like an inside to have her like running through the hallways shooting.
Can you put her inside of like a Kmart?
Well, I want to have multiple Derpies.
Okay.
Because what's better than one Derpy?
50 Derpies.
50.
Yeah.
Well, what's better than 50 Derpies?
1,000 Derpies.
What's better than 1,000 Derpies? Oh, this would take too much.
1,000 Derpies and a single Twinkie. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been thinking about Twinkies.
Like, this is a decent map.
Yeah, but that's expected.
Well, yeah, that's why I think. Well,
you can start her there.
But having her, if you put her in awkward situations, it only makes sense. If you're going to do that joke, you start them in the expected, and then you randomly have her pop up in the unexpected. So, like, start it in something like this. Have her, like, in a normal Star Wars situation. Then have lots of them. And then, like, have a Kmart. Because then it's like, what the hell? Why are we in a Kmart? But if you just do that to begin with, then it feels like two disconnected things trying to merge. Well, the other one is you started with the familiar and then became unfamiliar.
Just put her on all your old videos.
I could, but that would be, nah.
A lot of work.
Yeah, because I would, well.
Because you would have to have her, like, hitting Little Pip. Shoot Little Pip or Rainbow Dash.
It feels like you'd be doing kind of like the eyebrow short that Crown Prince did for Anthology, where the eyebrow started popping up in all the did you videos.
But it's all in the Argo Daemon multiverse, or the Argoverse, as they call it.
That's a URL. What did you do?
What
did you delete? Oh no, it's Twinkie.ai. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Now
One.
I'm actually mostly curious as is that an actual thing?
It creates artificial Twinkies.
Yeah, it's an AI generated art where all it does is you give it any prompt and it does everything it possibly can to just add Twinkies.
You know what? Screw Twinkies, though. You know what they need to bring back? That somebody needs to bring back? That if anybody on this planet brings it back, it'll be an instant success and they'll make gazillions of dollars.
Michael, you said that about so many things.
The Ninja Turtle vanilla pies with the vanilla pie filling. The green ooze, man.
The green
ooze.
But this, I don't think that they're popular enough. Have they not been returned as something else?
No.
Like, have they not put out like
they're not green.
Well, who cares if
They
the
gotta
flavor's
be
the
green.
same?
No.
You can add food coloring.
It's gotta have the hard, candy coated green shell. It's not the same without it. Speaking of Ninja Turtle pies, how's the Sonic curry? He's gonna eat it for the 2nd anniversary of the Sonic curry, which is coming up rapidly.
In 6 months.
Yeah, that's right. It's gonna get here. That pony. I like that pony.
This is Star Wars, and I can see Star, but I want to kind of curious when Wars came in, but
Star Fox.
that's not Star. Okay, Star Fox. I was like, that's not Star Fox. It's Crystal. But okay,
Oh, that's
the second.
StarCraft. StarCraft.
Star Trek.
Oh, it shows with
Star Trek and Star Wars the same, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah.
I would
I'm seeing a lot of Star Wars now.
Star Allies.
Oh no, this
Tony
is
Stark.
this is organized by search criteria, so it's just getting less and less accurate. I think because I got these like Battlefront hanger or whatever thingies, I could probably make something.
I would join the dark side if they had derbies.
This is Battlefront. Let's just take a look at what these look like.
If you look at the dark side, they employ a lot more people than the rebels do. Just saying. Entire economies would crumble without them.
Yeah, you could actually make an entire like building looking thing
You could.
with this.
Do you want to for a short?
I think using some of these ones. What is this?
A box.
It's a box.
It's a box.
Wash. It's a box.
You can put stuff in it.
Yeah. See, using like rooms like this, I could pretty easily make a large room. I loaded in this one.
You can make her bump her head on the doorway. That one scene in Star Wars. Oh, bump. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Good. I was afraid I'd have to explain it
Yeah, but you really wanted to.
a little bit. But then you get upset when I show you things on my phone because they can't see it.
Yes. I know the scene you're talking about. I know, yes, it was a mistake. The guy was just kind of being...
Well, they left it in.
yeah.
Amazing.
Or did they even... Oh, at first I'm like, that's a big derby. No, that makes more sense for sizing. Okay. All right, so we got to load that one. We need probably... Oh, there's the corners.
Well, they left it in. They added a bit of a sound effect when he whomps his head.
Did they leave it in there because they thought it was fun, or did they leave it in there because they didn't want to retake?
Probably a little bit of both, but they went through the trouble of adding in the sound effect.
Well, yeah, because they got to make it like...
Isn't that pretty?
Got to lean into it. There, so you got that.
Dum, 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 derp, 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 derp. You know, I could
Do you want to do the music for it?
Yeah. Derp, 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 derp. See? You can do this.
Wait.
You don't have to worry about royalties or like any of that copyright nonsense, because there's no way in heck that's ever gonna get flagged.
Oh, actually. So this one, that is why they had to. So if I go here, I want this one. Wait, no. Yes.
I've got a whole repertoire.
No, 90.
Imperial March.
Oh no, there's bees.
Imperial March.
March.
They took our dirt.
Thank you, Nolan.
Yes, thank you very much, Nolan. I hope you're staying cool. If you want to take some of our cool, you can.
Yes, please take it. Take some of the snow. Give it to Silver as a gift. She'll love it. Put some snow in a cooler and ship it down to you guys. You'd be all confused when it's like, why did they send us a cooler full of water?
I don't even know if you could do that.
You would have to pack it in like dry ice or something. And then maybe if it was also in like a refrigerator truck. Very expensive to ship snow to Florida, I imagine. It's easier just to like find an old freezer and just shave some of the ice off the sides.
But it's authentic Minnesota water.
Ooh.
Streamer bath water. There we go.
No, not from many streamers here.
Maybe we can add them to volunteer.
Sure. I can see that working. Deeper to ship Floridians to snow. Yeah. Man. I'd enjoy some warmth right about now. This time last year we were hanging out in Texas.
Well, and no, we weren't.
Were we?
No, that was canceled and it was moved to March.
Oh yeah. You're right.
The first year that we went down, yes.
Yeah. I find your faith in science disturbing.
Oh damn!
Magic space wizards.
This is supposed to be on the other side. They messed up the floor. I gotta get it right. Gotta get rid of that. Oh, actually, no wait. I can keep that one there for now. I think that's what the single post ones are. Yeah. But can I just lock this, copy this, paste that? Ah, there we go. Not wasted.
Need one of those little droids. One of the little like futuristic Roombas cleaning up the floor.
But we have a Roomba.
Yeah, but they got like space Roombas. They're square. That's how you know they're from space.
If unless we were in the 50s, then it was everything round.
This is a movie about the future, man. Or the past. I don't know. It takes place in a galaxy far, far away a long, long time ago.
How do you know that? Because they told you that? It's propaganda.
Yeah. They just want to keep all the space Roombas to themselves. Applejack is Luke. Rainbow Dash is Han Solo. Who what is Chewie? Spike?
No, Gummy.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't suit the Chewie.
Gummy is pretty cool. Yeah, no, you're right. Spike's like one of the Ewoks. He's like the Ewok who dies in the fight.
And hello, Silver. I hope you're doing well.
Flufflepuff is Chewie. There's a character I haven't heard of in a while. The creator of Flufflepuff pops up every once in a while and is like, "You guys think I should do Flufflepuff again?" And everybody screams at them, "Yes!" And then they go quiet again.
It's called they want a little bit of happiness.
Yeah, they want to go back. No snow. What's happening here? Oh, well, we're looking outside at all the cool snow on the ground. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Spike is Yoda.
I spent all day today just looking out the window and going, wow, that's snow.
We're making snow angels and snow men and snow castles and snow cones.
Yellow ones.
Yeah, delicious.
No, we're making. Yeah, it was very cold today.
Very, very cold today. Got down to like negative. The lowest I saw today was -10.
Yeah, it was -10. When we got
This
up.
morning, yeah.
Oh, it didn't really matter, I guess. So this one needs to go.
Man, I went outside in shorts. See now you're rubbing it in. Rubbing it in. I mean, I would never wear shorts, but you're rubbing it in that you could walk outside and not die if you stayed out there too long. It's cold. Really the cold one.
No, it was a bit rough today. But thankfully, but only for a day. We've definitely had the times where it was like for a whole week straight, and there's definitely other places that are even worse than us. So I won't complain about.
Well, I'm still gonna complain. It's like there's some places that'll kill you faster, so I'm not gonna complain," said the man stepping into the lava. Yeah, like explaining what it is like to have it that cold outside. It's like to somebody who never is ever in super cold temperatures. It's like you walk outside and you go, "Brr, if I stay out here for more than 30 minutes, there's a chance a part of me might freeze and eventually die. So I'm not going to do that."
Actually, with the temperatures that they were earlier today, with that wind chill, if you were out there, if you had exposed skin for much more than a few minutes, you could lose limbs. So yes, once it goes below 0, it cover your skin.
So sorry he had to wear flip-flops today, Silver. I'd give you the snow if I could.
She does risk skin cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got sun too. It's still trying to give us cancer. Just doing it very coldly.
Very coldly.
You know. You had to put on sunscreen. We had the sun. It was that very bright today.
The thing with Minnesota is if it's sunny, it's colder. The clouds insulate. So when they say it's going to be a sunny day, it's going to be a cold day. You can feel the heat coming through the windows and whatnot sometimes, but for the most part, it's going to be cold. You want cloud cover to a degree.
If anything, the sun's being amplified by all the ice crystals in the air.
Oh yeah, it's super bright, but the snow doesn't help with that.
Well, it reflects the sunlight back at you, so you're getting double sun power.
Yeah, you can get a sunburn in the winter.
Oh, real easy, yeah.
Because it's not the heat that gives you a sunburn. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then there's the rapid woos that'll drag you away. Like
The rapid oohs?
Woos.
Oh, I think they said oohs.
Woos. The rapid woos. Jay, I'm just imagining packs of furries jumping out of the woods and dragging you into the bush. Be like, no! It's like, don't go after him. He's already lost.
All right, do we have... before it was asked earlier, we're making Derpy do Star Wars things again.
Yes.
We just got to make a room for her to do her Star Wars things in.
Rabbit woos. Yes, Sunset. I want you to imagine a bunch of dudes in fursuits, but they just ate a guy. It gets weird up in that convention.
I kind of like how this kind of just slides together.
Just like Lego's level satisfying.
But a lot of games will have stuff set up this way, and this is from a game where things will fit together. The other one that has stuff like that is the Fallout vaults. I could build a whole vault any way I wanted to, just with the stuff. And it looks like it has a built-in reflective map on it too. I don't know if that's the error one or not. I think it's just the default. But all right, so we have our big room. We do need a ceiling though. Let's see what those look like. I'm going to be less concerned with that in the immediate.
Thank you, Sir Edward.
Oh.
Sir Edward on the ball.
Out of context, that's actually pretty good. Okay. So if I want to make a ceiling,
Autumn Blazes, Chewbacca. Yeah.
actually, this might not be too bad.
Wearing a muzzle. Oh no, poor Autumn Blaze.
Okay, so this one is on a corner. So we're just going to lock this to it. Bam. Oh, look at that. These actually won't be too bad to put together.
I think there was only one episode of Pony where they had one of the ponies wear an actual bit horses wear. Is my stomach growling?
These ceilings have a texture to them. Was there 2 corners or 1? So we'll check that. There it is. Okay, no, I think it's just the one corner. It's just the one corner, which means I should be able to just take boom, 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 relock them. Oh no, I did it to the wrong one. Okay, so this one, boom. Which ones are these? That one and that one. So these two. So this one to here, this one to here. 0, boom. And then lift all. Oh, I gotta do the root. Scene building.
I'm gonna go get a glass. I'm gonna go get a glass of water. It will return.
Water?
Water, yeah.
How dare you?
I'm getting responsible.
You don't
believe me?
No, I don't believe you about really anything. I do not have any booze left. I left it on there just because Michael's drinking, but he's not going to do it right now. No, we drank a lot last Thursday, and then other days since then, I'm kind of taking a break from it. But cheers nonetheless, Fidget, for that. Knowing him, he'll grab another one a little later, but he's grabbing a water right now. But yeah, I need to take a break from booze for a little while. I've been meaning to do that for a while. I actually want to take a break from coffee for a little while. I haven't done a reset in a bit. Your body just kind of becomes overly accustomed to some of it over time, and you just need to do a cleanse. The liquid cleanse that was a craze here and there, that's stupid. But sometimes just you get when you're addicted to something, which caffeine is very addictive, you just need to give yourself some time to kind of reset. There we go. But coffee's harder to stop because I have to basically spend a few days being super unproductive. Where does it seem? Oh, there Okay, so those are both there. I just need to get the other double. This one. And find the hangar doors. I think this is one of them. Right? Yep. So that's one. In Oklahoma, the weather forecasters use the scientific method of shaking the 8-ball to predict the weather. That's everywhere. They are... If they were horribly inaccurate, people wouldn't listen to them at all. But they still do, because they may not give you exactly the right... Like, if they say that there's a 80% chance of rain, it could mean that there's a 0% chance where you are standing, but within that area, 80% of it will get water. That is an 80% chance, even if part of it's 100% and part of it's 0. The way they determine percentages are really weird, but it's because gotta try to please everybody in a short amount of time. But we're still gonna trust them because they give you a pretty good idea what's going on. I actually had for a while, one of my dream jobs when I was a kid was to be a meteorologist. I loved weather and clouds and all that stuff. But then I didn't, because I wanted to go into a real science. Just kidding. Well, I did computer science. I don't even know that's a real science either. What the? Why did I have an alarm set? Oh, you know what? I think I set an alarm for 7:30 in the morning, and I must have hit AM. Never mind. Okay. Is that the same? Oh no, it's a different ceiling. Okay, I need a. Wait, is it? Okay, good. It's not. Is it this? Yes, it is. Actually, let's just screw it there. 0, 0, and nope. Oh crap. Wow, those are very different heights. Oh, that one corner is off. Yeah, all the rest are not perfect, but I also have to fix that one. Well, you know what then? I don't even care. We're just gonna get close. There, done. Oh, you know what? That actually is just that one corner. Okay. Is this the correct orientation? Nope. So what is this? Oh, I had to center it. Took a little while to get your water.
Use the restroom.
Oh.
Now you know.
You lied to me.
I got water too. We don't get tornadoes, we get a lot of water spouts. Isn't that just a tornado filled with water?
It's a tornado of over water.
Yeah.
And what'd you do with chicken?
He's dead.
I don't like that. He was a gift. You waited him.
I thought you found him at like a dollar store or something.
No, that's we had some fun with that as a puppet at a Barnes and Noble, and then when we went back there to try to find it, it was gone, and my sister found it at some point, so she bought it.
Yeah. Oh, it's dead now.
Okay. Okay.
It's for the best.
So there we go. I probably will put some stuff in the halls, but that's not essential. I just finished the ceilings because why not? All right. So we got our full hanger. It took a little bit, but it actually turned out like good. I like it. So And then Derpy comes in, and she's like, pew, 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 pew. I will have to have her come out of a door at some point, though. Touches. Tornado touches land. A water spout doesn't. Well, because it touches water.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. I've seen a documentary where a water spout from the ocean touched land, and not only that, it had sharks in it. And they like shot out to the people, and there was like this dude who tried to stop him with a chainsaw.
I never saw the movie.
Yeah, but you're aware of it.
Yeah, because they made like 8 of them.
Yeah.
Wait, how many?
Those are documentaries based on true events. Yes, Fidget, you've seen the documentaries.
Sharknado 2. Wait. Well, okay, we're gonna go. Let's go look up all the names of these. So you have Sharknado 2, the second one.
Yes.
Sharknado 3, oh hell no. Sharknado, The Fourth Awakens.
Yeah.
Sharknado 5, Global Swarming.
Yeah.
And the last Sharknado, It's About Time. Okay, I at least like that it's self-referential. 2018.
Yeah.
It was made for television.
Yeah, they all were. They all, like, I think they initially started airing on...
Wait, 2013, 14,
Sci-fi.
15, 16,
Yeah.
17, 18. They literally came out one a year.
Yeah, that's good.
What?
So you can't, like, get these long run times, all this stuff that people make. Like, it's going to take us another 5 years to get this series out, and these guys are pumping out a movie a year.
They had the spinoff of Lava Lantula and Two Lava, Two Lantula. Okay.
Yes.
That's definitely making fun of Fast and the Furious.
Mm-hmm.
Their naming is also really bad.
I think it's amazing.
I don't know.
For them.
The Fast and Furious, because like Too Fast, Too Furious. Then there was Fast 5, and I can't remember what the 6 was. I think it was called the Fast and Furious. They just took out like the does, or just Fast and Furious.
Michael Winslow was in
well,
it.
thank you for Cookie.
These are moist Oreos. They're limited edition. They're big AF. I don't know why.
There's just
Mine's
3
open.
layers of Oreo in here. Did you just, like... Where's the rest of the Oreo halves? Like, this is just 3 layers of cream.
I guess that's how they do it. It's a limited edition. Moist Oreos. Just weird.
Why are they like?
Moist.
I have no idea. They're just called moist. It's like, I think it's got bit because it's like cookies and cream bit.
I don't know why it's called
It tastes like an
moist.
Oreo.
Why? It's like a slightly sweeter than usual Oreo.
You just eat the cream.
Oreo.
It's not bad. Oreo.
You just eat the cream out of the center.
Uh-huh.
Do you know there were 6 Sharknado films?
No, I thought
2
there was only
spin-offs.
2.
Do you also know that they made a spin-off called Lava Lantula about fire-spitting tarantulas? And then they
What you're telling me.
look at this one.
Two Lava, Two Lantula. Look. A sequel to Lava Lantula called Two Lava, Two Lantula premiered on Sci-Fi.
What?
Yeah, Sci-Fi.
Michael Winslow's in it.
Adam, hi
Police Academy
Silver.
guy.
What?
Michael
The guy
Winslow.
made the sound effects in Police Academy and Spaceballs.
Oh,
Hi Blur. Adam the Oreo bringer, True Edward. Howdy. Hi Fidget. Yeah, I was opening up the Oreo.
Wait, what?
I was like, what? David Hasselhoff.
He's in it. He's
he was in the 3rd and 4th?
yeah.
I like how they have to have like all these different characters. Oh, he plays as like the main character's brother. I'm pretty sure because it's Finn Shepard and Gil Shepard. Is it called Gil Shepard because he's secretly a shark?
I have no idea.
Wait a second. It says that Audrey played Claudia Shepard here, but then Ryan. Oh, okay. I saw Ryan. I'm
Sorry,
like,
but her last name's Peoples.
Hold on.
Peoples. Oh, that's great.
anyway.
Anyways, I'm gonna go back upstairs.
Thank you for Oreo.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
What are you working on?
More derpy with lasers.
That's over.
Okay. So I kind of want to like, do we have something going on, and then have derpy like the derpies bust in, or do we randomly just switch to a bunch of scenes of derpies in places shooting lasers? I want to start at a couple with Star Wars first. If we do that, like the first 3 or 4 different scenes are Star Wars themed, which I could probably just reuse this room in some bits. Or do we have like people doing something? Clone Wars is tough. I mean, there's kind of that implication, but I kind of want to just play the Star Wars theme with it. I can download that later.
I want you to look towards me for just a sec.
Is it the first movie?
I think that's in the first one. Yeah. He's just flying into the tornado.
Oh,
It is a Splatterhouse film, which was what makes it fun.
is this the Derpy story? No, it's the Derpy laser blasting. She's doing her laser blasting. The most important is if they're a Wilhelm screen or not. I can probably find one in there.
I think that's public domain now.
Well, it's keeping it comedic. So the idea I thought about doing was have the Derpy, like have just some people doing something for like 2 seconds, then have the door blow open and all the Derpies come through playing the Star Wars theme, and then just keep jumping around different shots of all the Derpies just going through and causing mayhem. But I kind of want to have it where, because I thought about doing it where everywhere she goes, like she's doing a bunch of shooting, but nobody's getting hit. But I kind of want to have it where everybody just keeps getting blasted.
She could just have her going through Ponyville and like you could just
Like that's where you can do stuff like that.
just put her in the scene from the Tempest one, but just completely reuse everything, but just Derpies marching through.
But just play it to have the Star Wars theme playing over the whole thing.
Yeah,
just nonstop. That's where I'm thinking it could be fun. Like, she misses everyone, but hits all the explosives and stuff. That would take a lot of effort to show that that's actually what's going on. Is you can have a bunch of explosions happening, but you would have to specifically show that like explosives getting hit, but then nobody else getting hit. It would be really hard to do that, though. Video game logic. Why fill a room with explosives? Why not? But I like the idea of Derpies busting through. We're not gonna. Is there a door model for this? And if there is, I'm hoping that it's split in 2, but I bet you it's not.
I can feel the power of scope creep.
They don't have any
surging
doors?
within you. Oh, that's a door right there.
This isn't the door. Like
Yeah,
a physical door, one that shuts.
I'm sure they have one. They gotta have one.
No, that's a
hangar door.
That's a small little thing. So this is just floor. That's like corners. This is just a pre-made, like, kind of large room thing.
Like the box.
And that's just the upper ceilings. Then they have, I don't think there's any actual doors.
Just the floor works.
I can guarantee you I could find like a mechanical door.
You could put it in a box.
I can put a mattress in front. Let me actually save it first just to make sure. If I'm going to scroll through models like this, you can easily run into a corrupted model. Like they have something that's definitely not big enough.
Maybe.
It could work. Because it needs to be clean and potentially grayscale of some sort. High contrast grayscale.
Can you do like a clean Fallout door?
No, I'd have to do it. No, it'd take a lot of work to clean up a Fallout door. Because it's usually covered in shit.
Usually.
There it goes.
Ration.
Some of these models are pretty big. Put a big knocker on the door.
That's not just a knocker. That's the knocker from
Chinatown.
No,
Ivy Penthouse. This is from Batman.
that's from Christmas Carol.
No, that's from Batman.
That's from Christmas Carol.
Ivy Penthouse. A lot of these models from the mask are from various
Well,
Batman
it's
games.
definitely a reference to the Christmas Carol.
Maybe, but I got it from Batman.
Batman just steals shit.
Oh,
That's the Star Wars door.
I bet you it's not going to open though. I still need to have it where I can like move. Just, I would prefer to be able to blow it open, but
Dum 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 derp 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 derp. That one's broken.
there it goes.
And so is your source.
That's why I saved it. It just feels weird that like, okay, does the guy have any other models? No, he's just got the models, but no door.
Is that Ash Ketchum? Wearing a ski mask? That's who that is.
No, it's from a game I've never heard of.
Door. Gonna find lots of doors.
Surprisingly, actually, yes. I don't know. This must be new.
I like the door.
Well, is there a different name for a door that's like that? Like, would it be a hatch or
Not a hatch.
what would it be called then? I mean, it's still like a door.
My face is a door for food.
Funniest trick I ever heard. A stormtrooper
door?
enters a corridor, and on the other side, a Starfleet security officer enters. The trooper opens fire while screaming, "Die, rebel scum!" Blaster bolts miss the red shirt, and the officer laughs and says, "You can't hit anything." Then the red shirt officer falls over dead anyways. That's definitely crossing lore.
Has a hard take. Like, ah.
Okay, so this that's a scene build, but it doesn't look like a door that can move.
Died from aggressive gout.
Aggressive gout.
Where you get folic acid built up in your feet.
Oh, no. So this door kind of works, but it's blue. I could unblue it.
I thought you wanted it to blow
I
up.
really wish I had two sliding doors though, because with two sliding doors, I can actually blow them in.
Star Trek door. If you find the Star Trek doors,
They would have to be from a game. People aren't just going to make it.
there's lots of Star Trek games.
I don't know how many models are. Well, I guess people have ported some stuff, but yeah, there's vehicles, but nobody's put the inside of things. There we go. Let's put things on here. Yeah, now back to regular doors again.
There's doors from Super Mario Bros.
Oh, blast door might be able to narrow it down. Because that's kind of what I think it is. It's just a blast door. But I'm not even seeing anything for that. I'm still seeing doors.
Doors?
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Like, yeah, that's a vault door.
That Jimmy Neutron is terrifying. That child has a peanut.
Jimmy Neutron is just terrifying.
Child has allergies.
Hey, look, it's the large cage that I downloaded for the sole purpose of putting Nightly in it.
Look, he got out. I like this. Is
Big
that
cage.
Chuck E. Cheese? You need Chuck E. Cheese.
What the hell is this? It looks nice.
Why is it called Nicholson's Props? And it's just a clearly Chuck E. Cheese.
It's Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Sliding.
Beautiful place to be.
Derpy's very menacing there.
It's like, I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
Well, I was doing door from the bottom. Let me try door from the top now.
Well, there you go. World door.
There we go. I'll just use this.
It's a big Twilight door, yeah.
Was that ever made public? Yeah, it was. I don't think it was made public on its own, but it was made public with the map. People have used it.
There you go. It's very Doom. But it's a blast door.
Don't think these open though.
They open.
It's got that paint across it, which I don't really like, but
How hard are you gonna aim for like accuracy here?
well, I think it's a little small. We'll go with a tiny little door. It's adorable.
It's adorable.
Oh, I think when I zeroed that, I should have done that a little different. I'm gonna zero it here. Wait, no. Zero this. Now it should be okay.
He sells 2 ramen packs a week. That's all you give him. That's all Nightly gets. That's his pay. He'd be so lucky.
No, I did put out. Yeah, that actually is not too bad. It's still a little weird because the doors themselves are going to be larger than the whole thing, but I can work with that, like that. But when they explode, I might be able to make it work. But it actually doesn't look too bad. I can work with something with this. I might make it just a bit bigger. No, but we do have the next Argo Zone already done. I've been wanting to get back on a normal, like, recurring schedule for a very long time, so that it's like on this day is when a thing is done, and it's a consistency thing. So we should be back to a consistent schedule now, starting this week, so.
Now.
No, so
I mean now.
I have to post it on Patreon because I was at work, but I posted it to Discord for early access. It's gonna be early access stuff is on Tuesdays, video releases on Fridays every week. Times might vary because again, it just depends on my availability to hit buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Are you supposed to feed Nelly at midnight or not? Is that just the gremlins?
Wait, when was the last time we fed him at all? Oh, crap.
Do you know how many rats we have?
Is that why we have rats?
No, that's why we have less of them.
Oh, wait. Then he's okay.
Yes.
Good.
If only he had invented fire.
You don't need it. That's just sanitary enough.
Yeah, I can't feed him ramen. That's expensive. But yeah, tonight we had 5 steaks each. So it was, except Nightly, he got his rats.
Pretty much. Yeah, Adam fed me. He's like, nah, that Argo. He said Argo. But that Argo, he don't want to eat my food.
Oh wow. This is with the lights on, or they're all kind of just doing the thing. Thank you very much, Hot Rod, for the research. 24 months, that's 2 years. Oh God, thank you very much. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying this cold weather. But anyways, but hi Orga, hi Michael, hi chat. Yes, hello. I hope you're doing amazing. Okay. Why is chicken? Actually, you know, that's just the question.
Why is chicken?
Why is chicken?
Charging. How you doing? How you doing, buddy?
All right. Hope you guys are doing well. Trying to stay warm. Had the windows replaced last week, so they're actually doing pretty good. I think so.
I'm ready for it to be the weekend. We're gonna have fun this weekend.
Yep, we have a board game meet planned.
We're gonna drink mead. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be cold.
No, I don't think
It's
this.
always cold.
Oh, this weekend's all that cold.
If you say it's like it's gonna be 20, that's not cold. I'm gonna throw chicken at you.
No. Saturday is talking up to 33. That's above freezing.
Okay. I'll give that to you. If it's above freezing, it's not cold. Yes, I made some homemade mead. I hope it's good. I don't know. We'll find out. Might all end up just all taking a sip and then throwing it into the trash. Who knows? He just knows the howdy chicken question mark. Chicken put his own feet up his butt. He is the Red Foreman lifestyle.
I usually shove him up there because when he's up there, it just makes it easier. So yes, he's got his literal feet his ass.
Mm-hmm. He's okay with it. It's part of the lot in his life as a chicken. Gobble gobble. That's the sound chicken makes. Gobble gobble gobble. Yes. If it is bad, blame you. Got it? No, I blame me too because I'm the one making it.
Okay, so that should give universal light everywhere. I think, like some of these areas you could say are darker, but it's a cheap short, so I don't care enough. Oh, the ceiling probably need a little bit of light too.
Waiting for him to fall over.
Actually, the ceiling I don't think can be lit. It's always just going to be dark. But it did basically evenly light everything.
He's up there.
He's
happy. You're trying to like make him fall now. He's chilling. He's having a good time. Dancing.
I can't get him to fall. He's on there pretty good.
He's on there good. He ain't leaving. Got his
chair is a suppository now.
No. There's a threatening aura that chicken's giving off right now. Threatening puppet auras.
Oh. The new windows are nice. Yeah, our windows are from the originals, so this place was built in 58, I think. And that means that they're like 70 years old, 74 or something. It's a lot. No. It's old. That'd be 65. It's old. And so I put it in the summer to have it done, and they just got it done now. Mm-hmm. Though they haven't talked to me at all about paying the second half of the bill on it. I'm supposed to pay it after it's delivered, and
I think you might want to call them.
Why?
So that you can settle the bill. No, that's not. No,
they never supplied it to me.
They're gonna show up here, and when they do, it's gonna be with like crowbars.
Yeah, but they never.
Your kneecap.
You can't just expect me to go to you to pay the bill. You send me an invoice. I can't pay nothing.
I have you remind me every month before I pay rent.
You didn't this time. You sent it to me early.
I sent it to you. I tried to send it to you the day before.
Yeah, but then I think was it like January that both you and Adam were like 5 days behind.
January, I wasn't. You just missed the email.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So no, it wasn't that I missed it. It was I exchanged phones and I forgot to link that email to that phone.
Yeah.
How cold is it over there at the moment? It is. It's like 6 or 7 right now. It's warming up. It seems weird.
Yes.
But that overnight it's warming up. But yeah.
Well, no, it seems weird that referring to 6 or 7 as warming up. That's the weird part.
It's 15 degrees warmer. The difference between 55 and 70 is between cool and warm. I'm
happy at either of those temperatures, though. I'm miserable with both of these.
Okay, so I want to have the derpies blast to the door, but I want to have some people doing some stuff before.
You need a janitor. Scruffy. Or at least the horse just Scruffy.
A janitor.
Is Scruffy the janitor like a model you can download? This would be amazing if Scruffy was just like scrubbing. It's like Starts
I'm trying to door.
Who are you, Scruffy, the janitor? That's
Why would I search Scruffy? Do I get on Solo?
There you go. That's who's gonna get blown up. You found Scruffy.
No.
What?
But I'm okay with a janitor, but like, who's a janitor?
It's the only janitor.
No, we got to use a horse.
I think they got rid of janitors and Trixie. Just be working off community service.
Like, how do you? It's hard to show somebody as a janitor. You can have a horse with a mop, but you need an outfit.
Yeah, they have to have that brown, beige, ugly outfit, and then they have to have the big mop bucket. If they have a mop and a mop bucket, you know they're the janitor.
Janitor. Where's it with an O?
You got there for the muffins?
Overalls? How do you spell overalls?
A turnip seed was the only one I could think would be like
A maid outfit.
Look.
That would seem. What is this dot matrix from Spaceball?
I mean, the maid outfit does exist.
What is?
You already
How
have
do you
it.
spell overalls? Is this over AULs
Yeah, I think so. No,
like that? No,
well, it's one word.
pants. He's checking my
Squibble
butt.
pants. You don't even have pants.
No, it's. Oh, is his last name Pants?
Yeah, he's Squibble pants. His name.
I'm looking at it's
Trixie.
boop. I'm looking at Pickard.
She's like, no, Trixie, what are you doing? You're being cute right now.
Oh, I guess overalls. Okay, that makes sense.
No, you just have to. The mop bucket and the mop's the important thing. What
no,
is-
I want to know.
Is that Derpy with fancy hair?
No, it's.
Somebody's OC.
I didn't think that this site had OCs on it, but okay, because that's a slippery slope. No, I wanted like overalls. Like, is Paint Horse on here? Bad Gateway. I just was searching paint. I can't search paint. Oh, I just put a space there and it's okay. No. Unpaintable.
No, there's like paintable clothes.
Yeah, but it's just a suit. Nobody wears a suit to be janitor work.
What are you looking for paint? Just get that one horse that gives legs.
The what?
It's fresh coat.
No, there is no fresh model. That's what I was searching.
no
I
fresh
guess that's why I was searching paint.
There's no fresh coat. Is there no fresh coat?
Okay, I can't search coat. That's just yeah, there's no fresh coat. You can commission it?
Who? Besides, that'd be something I'd want to do myself and then realize I have no time for it.
Either that, or if I want to stick within Star Wars, I have Jedi outfits.
Why would they be mopping the floors?
It doesn't have to be mopping,
No, it's a janitor.
but they can be in there. I can pull the song from I'm not going to do it because it would make sense. But Adam Sandler, he has a janitor song.
You know, there is a janitor outfit for ponies. It's the Vault Tech stable barding. If you just paint that brown, that's a janitor outfit.
That might work.
You got to get the Vault Tech one.
I have it. I just gotta search over there.
It might be.
There.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. There you go. Just paint that brown. I think there's add-ons. Just dye it, like just put like a brown tinge across it. Is there add-ons? I feel like there was add-ons.
There's the larger.
There's definitely one that's more gender-ish.
No, that's this one you're talking about.
Yeah, with the straps and the pants.
I didn't want to because of the I thought this was going to be like a pip buck thing, but that's what this freed arm is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess this one will work.
That's where they keep the screwdrivers.
Yeah,
that's a janitor outfit.
Okay, so we'll do that one. This one's a lot cleaner though. Who's going to be our janitor?
kind of want it to be a stallion just because I don't think
No.
Kumar should be allowed to.
No, definitely. Okay, so we need a mare, guys. Who we shooting? Doesn't mean we have to shoot them.
Shoot the mare.
Derpy.
Derpy shoot. No. Lyra would never do mediocre tasks.
Let's. I think that I'm big on color complementation, and I think that if we're going to do that, let's color the outfit first. Get it to the color we want. Secret Agent Bonbon.
Secret Agent Horse. Secret Agent Mare. Yes. You know what's the best thing about horses is that you can replace every song with the word man in it with mare, and it worked. It was amazing. It's a mare, not maintenance, mare scent. That doesn't work.
It's one of those words that you can say in your head, but just mouth doesn't work for it. You can't do derpy because if the whole video is just derpies
Just
killing
derpy and
derpies.
derpies and more derpies.
Oh, apparently I haven't logged into Photoshop in a while, so give me a sec because you only have to log in once every 3 months. But let me switch to the camera there. Yeah, you can look at Michael.
Oh. I feel like the old man entertained children. You guys like to do that? Old people like to terrify babies. That's what they do. It's what I'm gonna do when I'm an old person. It's just run around scaring the shit out of like children so their parents have to change them. Because I'm just gonna be ornery.
Reach your device limit.
It seems like
That's like,
you got 2 people signed in.
yeah, I'm one of them. I guess I'm gonna sign me out. Oh look, I'm signed in.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh well, it's working now. Okay. You can have 2, and Adam, because he's using Audition for audio stuff, he has access to my Adobe Suite. 'Cause apparently you can have 2 licenses used, which is pretty nice.
Derpy is not terrible. She's not. She's a good horse.
Oh yeah, this is the thumbnail for the upcoming Arco Zone.
Why is you in it?
Because you weren't there for that one.
I suppose I was not.
Images no longer flipped. What do you mean by that?
Just give everything a brown tinge. I think it'd be good.
Well, okay, so it depends. I'm thinking getting it to everything to match the leather, maybe. But then the yellow parts, I probably want to go a lighter yellow or a lighter brown. So that's where some of this gets tough because I have to actually select just the blue portions. Oops. Let's just do that for now.
Image is mirrored. Unless Michael raises his left hand. I don't understand what you're trying to do, Peak. Derpy's a good horse. Why have you saying blasphemous things?
The camera is mirrored. Yes, I always try to make it so that we're looking into the shot. Otherwise, we'd be awkwardly looking the other direction. So, yes, I do that. It really just depends on what we're doing at the time as to whether or not I mirror it.
Ponies and outfits are the best.
I can't remember which is this. I can see. Is this the right way or not? Hey, look, it's backwards. It's like, That's just really weird if we're like looking out of the shot. So I do have some difficulties with some of the game streams because I'm sometimes looking, I adjust the camera and I'm looking right at the camera, and then I don't know which way to go. So I normally make it so that I have to look off camera to see chat, because it just, I don't know, it feels better that way. And a little bit there. I think.
Isn't it cruel, everybody, that we're not horses? A sick fate. We've been born these weird monkey people.
Yeah, but if you're horses, maybe there's a show you would have watched about being monkeys, and you'd been like, you know what? It's a cruel fate.
The life that those weird monkey things have to lead. That's what.
Grass is always greener. Okay.
Especially when you can eat it.
You can eat grass.
Yeah, you don't like it.
You can't. You can't like consume grass, or you can't absorb grass. You can eat it. It's just gonna be crap and grass.
Yeah, it's humans have crap digestive systems that can only like get nutrition out of certain things. Another reason horses are better. Another point horse. Argument for horse. I like the way you have though. It's a little too dark. Better. I mean, horses are these.
Is that pretty good? I think it's a little bit.
I think that's very Star Warsy.
There, that's a little bit better on the brown side. I kind of want it to be a darker brown for this, and so we'll say okay, and then.
Yeah, but you know how much nicer your job would be if you were cute the whole time as a horse? Amazing.
What if you were cute and not a horse?
No, that's not a thing.
Well, you tell people on your dating apps that no matter what they do, they can't be cute unless they get down on all fours.
That'll go over well.
It's not my problem. Okay. I think that's all I need to do for those. Wait, is it? Oh, that's got it connected on there.
Humans can eat chocolate, drink coffee, while most other animals would die from it. Humans are clearly superior. I don't know.
Well,
other animals could drink coffee.
We eat chocolate, but we also created chocolate. We wouldn't have created something if we wouldn't have been able to eat it. So like, look at this. We have created the most delicious of foods that will kill us if we consume it.
You know, funny.
Maybe cyanide's delicious. I don't know.
Funny story. One time, I might have told you this one before. I don't think I've told it in chat. I was coming home from work, and this is back when I worked like a third shift job. So I walked through the door at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I see some chocolates sitting out on the countertop. And I eat one. I'm like, these aren't very good chocolates, but I'm tired and I'm hungry, and I eat like a half another one and set it on the countertop because I don't want to finish it. And then I go to bed, and the next morning my mom comes out and sees the half-eaten chocolate, and she's like, who ate half of this? I was like, I did. These aren't very good chocolates though. She's like, they're dog treats, Michael. They were like mints for dogs to like freshen their breath. And I've been eating them. So, see, they make chocolates for dogs. They're not very good. They exist. And I ate a couple of them. But that's that story.
The amount of times that you just bring up stories that are just so immensely Michael.
Never ate dog
No.
by accident. Delicious. The best though. But I had a half a second one. You tell me I'm the only one here who's eating dog treats. I mean, everybody gets curious, like eventually to see if those like snack biscuits your dog loves so much are actually good.
Oh, those are going to be blue too. What are those? That's got to
metal,
be.
so that can stay.
Oh, that's the bottom. Okay, that's metal.
Yeah, they're like
But it-
shoes.
Okay. I don't know what part of her would they would show it. I think I want to change this to leather because I think this is supposed to be.
No, I thought you just changed it brown.
Yeah, or yeah,
So it
just
looks
I want to
like
change it to that brown look. Because if I don't, it doesn't look right. It's gonna be suddenly blue.
Hi, Jay.
Oh, Jay. Hugh.
Well, old coworker would reward me with those crappy, cheap square dog treats that came in 3s and 4 flavor. Yeah, well, reward you. They would give you dog treats. I wouldn't eat them though. I would have. It'd be like delicious. Bring more. And then I would get aggressive. And I'd bite his hand. Be like, more. Eat them. Delicious.
Okay, I can't get it quite to the same level of brown. Oh, actually, I might. Let me try doing some vibrance increase.
Yeah.
That's gonna be probably the best I'm gonna do is right there.
Used to gnaw on rawhide dog chew sticks and found out that they were dangerous to humans. They're dangerous in the sense that they don't go through the same like rigorous testing to make sure that there isn't like any raw stuff in there. But they're probably fine.
I love how you say that, but people have done testing and determined that it's dangerous. Yeah, but
No,
why would they know better than I
it's not that
would?
they determined that they're dangerous. They didn't determine that they weren't dangerous.
I'm thinking you're like the guy from Princess Bride, like with the poison, and you're like, I know better. I know exactly what to do, and then you just fall over
Actually
dead.
really good.
I love it just sits there and then just falls over. That movie's so good.
And you have it now.
Yeah, so well, that one I've had. That is one of the first movies we got. Oh, I already right.
Now you're getting a lot of the B films.
Kind of.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I found some good ones.
You found some amazing crap.
The original, I found Mortal Kombat's sequel and Street Fighter. The 90s films.
Don't forget the Inspector Gadget 2.
Inspector Gadget 2, working on number 1.
Never touched 2.
I found another copy of Argo. I have 5 of them now. For those that don't know, there's a movie called Argo, and
I've never seen it.
Never seen it. Don't want to. But I have made it my mission to buy every copy of DVD that I can find at thrift stores, and I've gotten 5 copies so far. I didn't decide until well after I've already seen more than that, but yeah, that's the thing. I found almost all the seasons of Adventure Time, the first 4 seasons of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I ended up buying online because I'm not going to find the stores, but I got first 4 seasons of Digimon as well. I got I've always had a bunch of the seasons of Futurama. What's the movie's plot for Argo? It's a man that is trying to figure out how to build his video and always running into scope creep. And so the movie is 18 hours long. No, it's something about some.
It's the events, the hostage situation at the Ayatollah.
Yeah, it's won awards and stuff. It's a popular movie, but
I've never seen it. I've read the premise. That's about it. Based on a true story. I was alive when that happened, so I get the gist. It's very young.
The only reason I would probably watch it at all is because Breaking Bad guy,
Bryan Cranston.
He's
in it.
Yeah, and that he's an amazing actor. So, base texture.
It's purple. Show me it in purple. chicken is just very intently watching.
Okay, so this looks like a brown.
There you go. Janitor outfit.
I think it's a little dark, but it does work.
Yep. Poo colored.
Okay, so now we're gonna see if because it's covered in poop. Okay, let's see if.
Lyra. Make Lyra a janitor.
Oh no, Lyra, there's poop.
This is a bad place for your muzzle. It's all poop. Who wants to wear the poop outfit? Don't put the poop outfit on Lyra.
You said it looked good.
It looks good for a janitor. Lyra's not a janitor.
Oh, maybe she is. It's like, well, she's
Berry Punch. Berry Punch feels like a janitor. Like she couldn't hold any other job.
she's
No, look how cute she is in her little poop suit.
she's in a little poop suit, and it's like Lyra, are you a janitor? And she's like, yes.
Lyra, you could do so much better.
Like, did you clean all the toilets? Yes. Did you use the mop? No. Where is the mop? No. Like, how did you clean?
What do you mean? What does that even mean?
She's like, woof. It was, something's goofy on there.
Something is goofy. Are the weights all of a sudden messed up on this suit? 'Cause it looks like one of the weights is messed up on this suit.
Yeah, one of it is. Yeah, it will. I don't know if I've ever used it.
I mean, that'd be an easy fix, but you'd have to go into Blender to fix it.
Yeah. Unless.
Yeah, that's definitely a weight mismatch.
Well, there's. I think these original outfits were made for using the SFM models, then they went and made their own models, and that's why I think they were made public. I mean, these are really nice outfits.
Yeah,
look at all the
they really
poop. Because
and I saw the models they made later for their own use, and they're not as good.
Lyra is do you like poop?
No, I'm wearing a poop outfit.
Did you drink all the pilk?
He swam in the pilk.
And so how do you feel? Are you going to be okay? Are you going to be okay? I don't think she's going to be okay.
You know, I want a big thing of pilk, and then her just like all bloated with her hoops sticking out.
And she's like, Lyra, you're going to be okay. She's not going. What's the other way, Lyra? Okay.
You're gonna have to clean those toilets again. Do you need? Do you need or want that weight fix? Because I could fix that for you.
It only matters if the scene of which we're using her in requires it or sees it.
Does it would take like 10 minutes to fix.
It only, like I said, I can still do any of the animating and work with it.
Yeah.
And then if it ends up being that things that are going on, it's visible and distracting, then yes, do something. We can do something about it.
We can fix it.
But that also depends if that's the only one.
Looks like it so far.
Like some of these are like that the outfit's not weighted correctly there. It should be mapped with your other one, but that's fine.
I mean, you're probably not gonna get much better on that backstrap. Look at her juice.
She's got H.
It's dancing. Poop suit.
No, it's just it's weird that the. Oh, there we go. It's weird that it's the.
Yeah, it's
Entire bit there.
it makes sense. They probably just did a very quick.
But it's to the same bone on both.
They probably just did a very quick weight copy from the base model and didn't bother to make any small adjustments. And it needs some small adjustments.
There we go. Let's use that one.
Yep, that's a good one.
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because it would come with a bucket attached.
No. Oh, there's a really good standard one.
This one?
Yes, that one.
Well, that has a person on it. Yeah, that's better. That's where she can put the pilk.
It's like where's the book, Lyra? And she's like in the bucket. She mops up the floor with the book and drinks it.
Pants.
It's a mop.
The problem with a mop is a mop, anywhere you move it, will slosh and move and readjust in size. That will be very difficult to do. Like this would probably be the better type mop to use, because any other one, if you go one direction and then you change it, it should lag behind. I can't do that.
Only one problem.
Huh?
That's not a mop.
It's a squeegee.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a squeegee mop. You're right.
If you,
It looked like it bristles.
yeah, this is the one where you do whatever you want with it, and then like you pull like the lever thingy, and it will like do that. I used to use those all the time.
Yeah.
They were horrible, and
They weren't that bad. They were very reusable, though they would build like bacteria colonies like crazy. But as long as you didn't care about that, they were super reusable.
So does she use her mouth or her horn?
Her horn. She's a unicorn.
But oh, that seems weird for you.
I know. If it's too big to practically use with the mouth. I feel like if it was an Earth pony, they would have like a smaller like scrub brush that they would use their mouth with. Not the mop.
Michael.
She's grooving out in her poop suit. It smells like it looks. I love it.
Do you like the smell? How much do you like the smell?
Smell poop soup. Lyra smells like mint chocolate chips.
Why? Because she's green?
Yes. That's how horses work in my brain.
What does Doctor Who smell like?
I don't care. Probably trash.
But he dates Derpy.
Yeah. My headcanon is their siblings. There, I said it. All your fan fictions are ruined. Derpy and Carrot Top are a good couple. I like that one. She had a song all about her in the early days of the fandom where she flew through the universe. Amazing.
Okay, that's a little easier to go through. All right, we got. Let's put them in with actors. We got Lyra. Is Lyra floating? Yeah, just a little bit. Depends, like. Okay, if I shift click, it does put her to the floor. Okay, so she's there. Let me get my. Oh, no, I need to keep the console there.
Ooh.
I know the console goes up there.
You get an inkling? I just don't like stallions. Stallions are fine. As long as they stay far away from the cute ones. Of course, some people would argue that the entire species of ponies would die out, and that would be a bad thing. Stallions. But, you know, maybe they could just like come for visits every once in a while. I don't know. They don't need to stick around. That's all I'm saying. I think they show up like once a year.
I don't know why, but perspective wise, this makes Lyra look huge.
In a place that was designed for large stormtroopers.
Well, like,
she is king.
No, she still like fits through. Like size wise, she's fine. Those doors are probably meant to be much bigger.
Human-sized doors.
Well, no, they're meant to put like 4 or 5 people through at a time, so I can see it being a little bit on the small side, but I'm gonna leave it like it is. All right, so she's got her thing. Let's move the mop bucket over a little bit, and we'll put. Well,
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna put the mop bucket actually over here. Oh no, this is gonna be a short. I gotta deal with shortness. Okay. Okay, so Lyra's just going to be over here, kind of. She can be a little closer, doing her mopping. The main thing is I need to have the door visible. I don't think I can lift this anymore for perspective. Yeah, it's for perspective. You usually, if you want to put it at about like here, this would be eye level. That's fine. But if you start going above eye level, then it starts feeling unnatural and not real. And this just, I could back it up and get like more stuff in a shot this way, but it just doesn't work. So this is a better shot. Just optimizing eye level, because the idea with a lot of these is you want to make it feel like you are a part of that, and to do that, eye level. Yeah, I forgot it was short too. Yeah, that's why a lot of these scene, like the scene build is big, but the one benefit to shorts or vertical format video, and I could do this square technically, but that's weird. The benefit of it is that if you can maximize character viewage of like top to bottom, which works great for people, like for a lot of the TikToks, the dancing and stuff, because it really works well for people. It just, for horses, they're a little bit more horizontal, which makes things difficult. But also just rule of thirds gets difficult. Like, how do you do rule of thirds with this? And spacing things, like you can only really ever show one thing at a time. It's, which kind of makes sense. The Zoomers want ultra focus, but do you have a Bonbon model? Yes, I do. There's a Bonbon model, but this isn't. Lyra's being used mainly because it was recommended. I'm not. There's not going to be a need. Bonbon could be in here somewhere in the video, but I'm not planning to put her in for as a part of this. If I'm running slip on the water. No, no, we're doing a joke with Star Wars. Derpy is going to just be doing stormtrooper stuff by just like shooting lasers everywhere. She's just, the whole video is just going to be her jumping around blasting. It's going to be something that I want to try to do quickly. Some of this is set up. I think a lot of the video is just going to be scene builds, getting things all kind of set up. I'll put a little bit of pucker on her. I have a feeling she doesn't really enjoy her job.
I returned. How is Death Star destroyed? All the derbies.
Lyra's doing her maintenance thing.
In her poop suit.
And I'm only going to be on showing Lyra for 2 to 3 seconds, maybe.
The muffin crumb on the ground behind him? The muffin crumb. Muffins. There's signs of derbies.
what that is.
Probably just stop touching it.
It looked like a potato chip thing, but I can't remember last time I ate potato chips down here. It's been 4 years.
Fell out of chicken. That was his. That's Michael.
So let me do one quick thing here. I realize I have a program open. I want to keep closed just in case. There we go.
Too big. Oh, small again. Save it like this.
All right, so she's just going to be moping.
Yeah.
So she's going to be doing, she's like the most amazing mopper. Most amazing mopper of all time. The greatest ever.
Sweep.
Nobody has ever mopped as good as Lyra. We're going to...
Yes. It's true. Chicken. Chicken is popular. People are fans. I don't even know why we're here. We could probably just like leave the stream running and just have chicken in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd come back and there'd be like 150 viewers. Be amazing.
That would be
Upsetting.
no, like the people that fall asleep and have like 150 people just have nothing but like for 5 hours. It's just chicken on there behind on a green screen with random videos playing. And like or like with chicken, like just to have random crap. That could be kind of funny. Just
Put like a
do
toy
stream.
robot up inside of him so he moves around.
Congrats, Michael. You've been confused for Argo's dad. Somebody listen to podcasts.
It's happened more than once. But the first time was the more recent one, which was the neighbor. He thought I was yours and Adam's dad. Oh, I just remember immediately coming downstairs after I finished up outside, like, I need to tell you a thing.
I know, but I was in the middle of, I think, streaming Mass Effect or
Yes.
something.
It was really funny.
Then I'm like, wait for it later. Twitter or Alfredo chicken. Yes, the chicken gets. I've thought about doing something like that. Do like a let's play where chicken is the one playing, but it would require like somebody is playing the game and chicken is just the camera and reacting to the things as if they are playing. I thought something like that could be fun to do, but it would take some work and it would require multiple people.
No,
so.
well, I could just hand puppet the chicken, and then you could play the game.
I'm the chicken.
Wait, so I'd be playing the game?
Yeah, so like, but you would have to play it off camera, like you're doing your normal thing, and then I would be saying whatever's going on. You'd be doing whatever you want, and I have to react to it. Mm-hmm. I thought about
you
it.
want to puppet the chicken the whole time. I mean,
yeah.
I'd be willing to do it. Okay.
To a degree, obviously. I don't always have to have like the arm.
5-hour stream.
That is, I think the worst part about it would be voice. Or just do my normal voice.
Yeah.
Like, because normally I do like the chicken voice, but no, we're not.
You just don't want me touching your chicken.
No, because you probably choke my chicken.
No, that would get us banned on Twitch real fast. No. Let's go back to the sweet innocent horses.
All right, so we got that, and then let's see if we can go and get it here. So Star Wars theme, the main theme, is this the whole thing? Is that? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna
You sure you don't want me doing the audio? Like derp 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 derp
I think YMate was the one that usually works well for me.
derp 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 derp.
We need optimal quality. And then we have to see if we can find that. There was like, it was like a 10-hour. That link was not what I was looking for. Usually it just comes up with something else. You just have to be very careful on these websites for like what you're clicking. Oh, SnapTube maybe. Okay, maybe not. Well,
but the adware will show you all the best ads. You buy all the things.
I'm gonna try one of the other ones.
Hey, has adware ever popped up on somebody's computer and it's
Fit I see pop up.
convinced somebody to buy something or just pissed them off?
I only need the audio. Just give me the audio. Download video. No, download the audio only. There we go. Why is that one? That doesn't prefer. Oh, 132. Yep, that's fine. It's tiny.
Use ad block.
Yeah. Oh my God. Is that how long? It's only a 5-minute video.
Oh, you're probably pulling it through a server that's running off dial-up from like
Use ad block. I have
1999.
I have Brave. Brave has this thingy. Where it auto blocks everything.
Everybody should be using Netscape.
Actually, if I just even go here, it even says like how many trackers blocked and bandwidth saved and all that. There's always double check in.
Tells
Yeah.
you sweet lies.
Okay, so there's the idea, but now I need Star Wars
Everybody should be using Netscape or Internet Explorer.
blaster
Nothing
sounds.
else.
And then there was that one.
Pew pew.
We found the one that was like, I think I did sound effect.
Well, no, you found one that just had
Yeah, it was the
like blaster. There it is. That's the one you used.
this one.
No, the one above it.
No, battle sounds. This
Okay.
it was a 1 hour video. Yeah, there we go. This one, it might yell at me a bit more because it's gonna be like, oh wait. You want a 1 hour video? Nice Opera. Opera's fine too. I like Brave because it's they originally were leaning a little hard on the crypto thing earlier on, but I do like that it's all the blocking stuff on it. You can actually turn on the blocking to very easily to such a high degree that most websites don't even work, which doesn't really make much sense why you'd want to do that, but it's nice to have the option. They have like, you can browse with Tor, which is an encrypting type thing, but a lot of websites just don't work with it.
Install Netscape.
All right, let's go and grab that first one here. SD.
You gonna do it? Just ready for the next Fallout game. That needs to happen. And it better take place in Chicago. That's where I want the next Fallout game to be.
Yeah,
because that's where the last chapter of the Enclave is supposed to be hiding. Fallout China.
yeah. I don't know what's going on in China though. It might not be anything related. And I
Everything's
think
on the
with how the little robots and stuff work, I feel like the lore only works with all the things being mixed in one melting pot of America. Where if you go anywhere else, it's only going to be their culture.
Yeah, it's going to be a completely different. Like one of the cool things about that makes Fallout is kind of the extreme Cold War 1950s culture that like is
Fallout London. Did Fallout London come out? I think that did come out, didn't it?
I have no idea. If it did, I hadn't heard anything.
Yeah, it was. I thought it did.
I'd like to play Fallout London if it's good, but it is a fan project, so I'm skeptical.
I don't know. So Black Mesa was a fan project.
True, fair point. It was a fan project that eventually got like official backing.
Yeah, but they didn't. They still made it themselves.
Yes.
It was so it's amazing because they made it amazing. They might have gotten a little help from Valve, but I'm pretty sure most of it was their own thing, and I'm hoping that Valve left it that way. The Talon Company from Fallout 3. I can't remember too much about Fallout 3. I want Star Wars.
The most I know about China, and it was in Fallout 3, and that was during the Operation Anchorage simulation, where they talked about some of their tech during the war. Basically, America had the power suits, and China had the stealth suits, which were interesting, but I don't know. They would have to really work at it if they were going to add another. It would be a different game in the same universe. It'd be like the equivalent of Portal to Half-Life. It wouldn't be a like Portal wasn't that Fallout game. Fallout game in China would not be a Fallout game. It might be a good game. It just wouldn't be Fallout.
It'd be a whole different setting every different everything.
Yeah.
It'd be more like a spin-off than a main series.
Yeah. And maybe it would be a very good spin-off, but it'd still be a spin-off. No, I'm hoping they take the last thing they left off in Fallout 4 was that, well, they kind of left it off in Fallout 3, is that the last chapter of the Enclave that are still operating are somewhere around like the Chicago area. So
that's there we go.
And I would kind of like that. I don't know. The Enclave are supposed to be the remnants of the U.S. government. And it would be kind of neat to have at least one faction of them not be like genocidal maniacs. I don't know.
The C4 might work.
Because they did kind of turn the Brotherhood of Steel around in 3. They went right back to being assholes in Fallout 4. For the most part, though, you could still ally yourself with them. What about Arcade? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Fallout 4 remake it, or Fallout 1 remake it Fallout 4 style. I mean, I'd be fine with it, but as long as I got rid of the arbitrary time limit that was in Fallout 1 and 2. Colonel Autumn from Fallout 3. I think everybody by the events of Fallout 3, most of them were, if they were children in Fallout 3, they were adults in Fallout 4. But if they were anybody of any real note, like it was kind of suggested, Lyons had died from the Brotherhood of Steel, but his daughter was alive up until recent events, and then she died in battle. And that's when that one kid took over. And the guy who was in charge of Fallout, or the Brotherhood of Steel in 4, was in 3 as a child. So I think there was only one character I think that was an adult in 3 and was still alive in 4, and that was the scientist from Rivet City who went to work for the Enclave. Something Liz. He is, yeah. It's Dr. Lee, yes. She was in both, and she was like in her late 30s in 3, but by the times of Fallout 4, she's definitely gone gray, but she's no less like ornery. If anything, she's more ornery.
The other one is causing errors, so I'm trying a different one. That's still not that good. Need to find a good explosion, but for some reason Gary's bombs worked in this tool, kind of, but isn't working.
Maybe they're so super big they're off screen.
No, it was just missing textures, which I could maybe fix, but probably just isn't worth it. I swear that I had a second folder of Gary's bombs, though. I don't remember where it was, if I had it. The only things that I could have it under user mod or workshop, and I don't see it under either. Though I have the smaller ones, but like how big is? No, that's definitely not what I want. That's like seizure warning type stuff. Rocket boom? Oh, that's way too big. Oh, that's really cool looking though. That's too big. I need like a small one, and they're like, well, how about H-bomb? No, That's too small too. And I don't know if is there any characters in Dota that just explode things? Is there somebody that like implies explosion?
Somebody who applies an explosion?
Yeah.
What did I use for my small explosives bobblehead was Trixie, because she does fireworks.
I don't have Trixie. This we're talking Dota before it went to Source 2.
Oh.
So these are probably much more limited.
Asking about horse.
Oh no.
I have no idea. I've never played Dota.
Well, that's who your character was.
No. I thought you were referring to horses. I played a little bit of League of Legends before I realized how bad of an idea that is.
Choose fidget. I can see Magnetar maybe. No, that's a little green. Abaddon. Nope, that's more evil. Anti-mage? No.
Vampire was going to be falling.
Ancient Apparition? No. Broodmother? No.
Yeah.
Axe?
They got really. I think there was a fan project to release what there was of Vampire, and that got out.
No, I think if I'm gonna find it anywhere, it's probably gonna be TF2. Try Lena? Okay.
That's got to be super hard to get for a game developer. Because Van Buren was nearly finished when it got canceled.
There's some kind of like that. There's explosions, but it's just like the fire when there's more to it that I need, so that probably won't work. But it was closer than anything else I found. Let me go back to TF2. Now that I'm in this thing, because they have the big boom, but this is probably a little. Oh, this is a little closer. What is that one? I wish there was like a reset button, but normally I just wait.
That goes. Pretty standard explosion.
Fluid smoke explosion track. It's better than that one for now.
Fallout 76 is a fun way to play a multiplayer game within the Fallout universe, but I wouldn't consider it a great Fallout game. It's a good way to it's a fun way to experience Fallout. It's not strong on story.
It's gonna crash.
Why do they put dragons in Fallout? Fallout didn't need dragons.
It's still gonna crash. What I can do before it does.
Fallout 76 for me felt like they kept trying to fix things, and it left everything weird.
It was in a better place, but at the same time, it also removed the whole reason that they made the game. So, like, we're gonna add all these single player elements into our multiplayer game, but we're still gonna have the multiplayer, but sometimes single player, but not both.
Like, you'd go into different instances and dungeons or whatever.
But that
you would have to roll the dice on whether or not you could take people with you, or if you had to do it by yourself.
But I kind of feel like a lot of that was either like, is this what you want? Because here you go, fuck you. Is what it felt like.
It should.
The engine probably wasn't developed to allow merging of types like that.
But they did do it on some, and some others didn't.
But it just depended on the mission, I think.
Yeah.
If people wanted the interactive story element, but what if somebody comes in late? Like, what if you're halfway through the conversation and they walk in? Does that still count for their mission, or do you have to be there at the exact moment? But if it starts when you walk in the door,
If you start a mission together, you should be able to do the mission together.
I know, but again, if you walk into a door and it triggers something to start, how do you ensure that everybody's in there at the same time?
Well, you can just not start the mission for the people who aren't in there.
Okay, so somebody wants to troll, it just doesn't show up, or because you do lobbies where people can pop in, or they're across the map and they don't want to pay for the teleport. Oh, now you got to get them there.
That's like any MMO. They have to be there to actually participate.
Well, I know, but most MMOs, you can do it over and over and over again, and they're not in that cutscene always. The MMOs are a little different for their main story, but there's a lot of things of like, it can sound like an easy thing, but all it takes is one person doing something outside the norm or something.
The Dunwich building's great. That was one of my favorite parts of Fallout 3. It's spooky. You need to listen to the guy on the tape slowly become a ghoul and then go mad. Like, I've learned in Fallout, if you ever enter a pit or a building that has the Dunwich name on it, you're about ready to go walk into some freaky crap. I miss Fallout so much.
They're working on another one.
I know.
But with all the amount of cuts that have been made around different companies and stuff with
Microsoft
stuff.
owns them now. They got money.
Yeah, but they also did a huge layoff.
Microsoft did?
Yeah, Microsoft did a huge layoff in Bethesda, and who's the other one they own? And in 343 were both affected.
Mm-hmm.
And they have Starfield they're working on too. So now they have a smaller team to work on 2 huge games, and their Elder Scroll games. So yeah, we'll see.
Elder Scroll's fun.
Nothing else motivate a team like watching your coworkers leave because a corporation buys you out and then immediately lays you people off.
Yeah. Seems like everybody's cutting back right now. Which is weird. Did you kill the samurai? I did not kill the samurai. He's actually in that game. If I remember in Fallout 3, if you keep the samurai alive to the very end, he will. I don't know how you get it. You can he either dies, or you keep him alive, and then I think he gives it to you or something. Just don't let him leave with his sword because it's the best sword in the game. I just remember that. Like, you don't have to kill him for it. You can pickpocket him for it, but that sword is amazing. Gonna reverse pickpocket him. Yeah, it does seem kind of awful to steal the samurai's sword from him. But if it's the best weapon in the game, you don't just let that walk away. And I think he is the one character where if you finish it and he survives, he will just leave the ship. He'll beam down to the surface. You'll never see him again. I think if you got to reverse pickpocket him, I think. You can find his sword in the storage area. Okay, so there's other ways to get it. Or he leaves it there or something. Seems like a thing he wouldn't want to forget. Catch my bucket.
Okay, so here we go. So it's just mopping and
The mop bucket exploded.
oh, I forgot to change the.
Can you
timing
have her
on.
knock first?
No, because then that's gonna
like-
drag. The whole idea is that it just suddenly happens.
And then Lyra looks over at the door and
No.
then it explodes.
No,
Like,
because
knock,
that would
knock, knock.
significantly
What?
increase the time.
It had like 2 or 3 seconds on.
No. It's more fun if she's just sitting there. Though I did retime her and not the bolts. Can I figure out where I timed her to? Okay, so whatever.
She immediately gets. I thought she was getting shot. I was just like,
No.
oh no. I like it in reverse because then it's just her catching all the laser blasts in her gun. She's so good. Like get in there. Actually, they kind of don't follow around with her gun at all.
No, because I readjusted some of her timing without the rest. So I just need to. I delayed things.
Oh, don't make her evil. She's a good pony. She's destroying the Death Star right now. She's making the poor decision of being on the Death Star while destroying it. But that is her decision to make. She's a hero. Derpy, the space hero.
Okay, there we go. I think I fixed it now. There.
Who here would watch the show Space Hero Derpy?
But I want to have like derpies.
Yes.
Like just a ton of them come flying through.
Lots of derpies.
Like actually, I can do this, but I have to very much make sure that I do not do much, because if they nothing's going to be locked to anything. This is probably your favorite part. Like, I make a derpy group.
Mm-hmm.
This is derpy number 5, and then we're gonna make a derpy number 6, and then a derpy number 7.
That's a good. It's like that's a derpy.
This is derpy number 1.
Oh,
You could give them all names.
we could derpy. I like those names.
Their names are derpy.
Derpy and Derpy and Derpy and Derpy and her friend Derpy and her cousin Derpy and her sister Derpy.
Okay, so that one's fine. This one, you select everything but the root, because I want to have her just dancing at a different rate. But see, this is where. Oh yeah, I didn't select the rest of it. That's where I'm saying I gotta make sure I select everything. Okay, I'll put that there. Well, let's still like a little more forward. And then I'll do this derpy. It's gonna go just a little that way, and then this derpy. Go way forward again. There.
Oh no, Derpy exploded. Oh, she fell out of the suits.
Where's the derpies?
They left. The Derpies. No, they got burnt up in the fire. I see silhouettes of Derpies in the fire. Oh no.
Oh, I know why. Because again, I didn't lock anything. So I will have to actually lock a couple of these. So I can't remember how I did them. I can't change timing because this not connecting all the roots. The rifle is connected to just the root bone. Okay.
Right foot's connected.
And so that's to her right hoof. So we go to derpy 5. We go to legs. That's wings. Left leg, no, right leg, right ball, lock to root here. That should be fine. Just gonna play head it because it should be there anyway. And then the derpy armor should just be bam. And the bolt. I can't remember what it's locked to. I think it's locked to its root. It has to be. No, I don't think Derpy has it locked anymore. Whatever. We're going to keep it that way. Okay.
Go suits.
I just got to do that a couple more times. So Derpy armor, bam.
Yes.
Rifle, root. There. Playhead. And the bolt. There.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, twice more. Derpy to there. I wish you could copy locks. Like, just say copy all the locks and do everything with it. Imagining an MLP version of Spaceballs. I kind of did at that actually. I did the end of Lyra Fatale actually has a scene from Spaceballs in it.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good. Amazing scene.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of want you to do something with, we'll give you your old nose. And it's very square. And they're like, no.
It's just a human nose.
Oh no. Poor pony.
And then Michael just screaming.
It's blasphemy. Poor pony's nose. It's hideous.
Okay. Oh, and then. Okay. Now I should be able to take any derpy and move it. Yep. Okay. So this derpy, everything but the root, is going to be shifted in time a bit. And then root wise, we're going to move her to like here. And then this derpy, everything but her root, we're going to just move a little bit earlier. And then take her root. We're going to move it to like there. And then this derpy. So many derpies.
Not enough derpies. We need more derpies. 50 derpies. For maximum cuddle pile.
Okay, there.
If you place 2 hot dogs between 2 slices of bread, is it still a hot dog or a hot dog sandwich? Dinner is asking.
There we go. Oh, they're shooting already.
Yes, they're shooting a little early. Yes. Play it again. I need to see it again.
Hold on, we're gonna. The derpies stop moving pretty quick.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. So we probably have it.
They want out.
like
They're being presented, and Larry's just like, I'm trying to get this spot off the floor. The last time this happened. kind of want muffins to explode in front of the door. Poor Lara.
Okay, I need to fix that mop though. That mop is bugging me.
The mop that just suspends itself in midair.
It moved towards the camera. The problem is that still means it's in camera. There we go. Did our audio finish? No, I might have to do. Well, you know what? I can test it.
7%.
I can test it here. There we go. Oh. It works pretty good.
It does.
Just another day for Lara, yeah. Well, Lara is technically off screen. Oh, and we can do like something like that. So
That's better. I like that angle. You're just gonna need to stack a few rows of derpies so that it's endless, an endless stream of derpies until the until it ends.
I feel like because of this would only work though if I backed it up like this though, because of the vertical.
And then just spin it a little bit.
Let's extend that a bit. And you could even do like go for like the fanciness.
The fancy.
Though there is something funny about it just sitting back here and they come blasting through.
Yes.
I do feel this would work much better as a wide video, but I also know that that would be much more difficult to manage. But
yeah,
you can't hear. Oh yeah, because the blaster audio I haven't. It's having difficulty doing the export, so I can only play the music here. I have to keep hitting play over here if I really want to do, and I was having problems timing that. So I'm gonna work on getting that. I have a feeling that
7%.
I just have to do a different video. It's some of those places you just have to try it a second time or a third time. And normally I've had like 10-hour audios I've done before, and it's been no problem. But it's taken a few tries. So, anyways, that's fun.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bother with that. We'll cover that later. We'll at least try to get the audio done for Friday. But once I think this is getting logistics down, and then after this, I think we just have to come up with a couple random shots, and then that are Star Wars themed. And like I want to have some Jedi and some other stuff, and then I want to have a completely different like thing where they just are just in. I can maybe put them in some of my old videos, but we'll see because it's vertical. But anyways, cheers, Fidget.
Need water.
They're over time though. So let's see who else is on right now. Fiora and Paleo. What is Paleo doing? Just chatting? Oh, they're doing another.
The heck is that?
Another rating thing. And then
Ninja Kids TV.
But I know I haven't done Fiora in a while. They're playing Mech Warrior 5.
Oh wow, I haven't seen a Mech Warrior game in a long time.
Is she doing the VTuber thing now, or is it just an icon down there?
It's an icon that bounces.
Ah,
I don't know that really counts as VTuber.
Well, we haven't done Fiora in a while, so we can have over to Fiora. And
Yeah,
we'll see you guys later. We'll be back on
Friday.
Yeah, do more of this. Hopefully I'll have some good news on release of the spooky Pinky video. There's
Spooky, scary.
I'm gonna try something tonight to see if it works better, but we'll see. So otherwise, have a good night. Let me jump to Kiati.
Meow.
One day I'll improve that, but I also feel like there's certain things where I feel like if I change it now, it's just ruining the thing. The thing.
If we stop churning the butter wins.
Bye Blur, bye Fidget, bye Godzilla, Alex, Soul Kitty, and many others. Thank you to Nelly for the bits. Thank you to Sunset and Sir Edward for helping out for moderating, and thank you for the resubs to Silver and Hot. I know Hot was 2 years. Silver was 21 months, so almost 2 years as well. Getting there. And No Snow. Never played MechWarrior game. I played a lot of Armored Core when I was younger. I never really played MechWarrior.
I'm kind of optimistic about the new one coming out.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. But we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.
Bye bye.